did the first. Then, hey, the stream is also on, so if anybody, yeah, MCC inviting, and
Yeah,
then
if it does,
yeah.
please make sure you have your home city picked to what you guys are going to play. Actually, we should probably split up by now if we're going to be talking about what civs we're going to be and stuff like that.
Correct. That's
take,
not a bad idea. 2v2 Sunbro finals locked. What's
list?
Someone put password in chat or
1 2 3 1 1 2 3.
I'm streaming right now, so
Sounds good.
Good.
And where's this Meclis? Did I invite you? Or is he gone?
Yes.
Yeah, so you invite Azad, please. I don't think he's in my friends list.
Vindy, you have to pick your civ.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's not.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, no, but I could already see your civs.
Good. Those are our civs then.
Yeah, we're good.
So you select a civ, man.
I didn't choose yet.
Oh, you gotta get out and choose.
Yeah, you have to choose before you join. When you join, you're locked in.
It doesn't really. It doesn't really matter a lot.
I mean, those are the rules, though.
Those are the rules. We don't care about rules when they don't do anything.
Except it does do things.
No. If they don't have an impact, then we don't care.
Except it does have an impact. Those are the rules. If you don't want to follow the rules, then you can lose game one. It's that simple.
Look. I don't care about rules. Thank you.
Okay, then you can lose game one.
Try to play to win. Argument later.
Let's see. I'll choose.
What was the rule made for, so that you don't counterpick?
Yeah, blind civ selection. That was the point of the rule. Was blind civ selection game one.
To pick a new map to rectify, or
You're saying Indian?
So I see Vindian casting. Is someone else casting as, a third-party casting?
Yeah, it's on my YouTube channel.
Oh, you still on YouTube?
Like I said, the civ choice of the other team would not have influenced my my pick. That's why I don't care.
Except we don't know that.
Yeah, we are not there yet.
Those are the rules. If you don't want to follow, if you don't want to follow the rules, then you can forfeit game one.
Look, if you make rules that have no literal sense, then I won't care.
Hey, Meclis, come on. This is not the time. We are in finals. We already played with those rules the entire tournament, like it or not.
Yes.
We don't have to talk about it right now.
No. Here's the point. I just said that it doesn't matter what civ you are playing because I'm not basing my civ on it. Now I'm okay to pick before. Like, my problem is not picking before. It's just that I joined by accident, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But
is the civ that's in there the civ you want to pick? Like, the easiest way to rectify it would be like, if that's the civ that you jumped in that you want to pick, then everything is basically the same anyways. That's the quickest way to get back to the game state.
Okay, I chose
come on,
my civ.
I invited you. Just join, pick a civ.
Yes, but I have to choose my civ before, okay?
Yeah, choose it and come in.
I was suggesting we might be able to rectify it by just picking a new map, and then going blind.
No, we are good. We are good. Accept.
It's fine. It's whatever.
As I said, it doesn't matter because my civ selection is not based on yours.
All right. All right. Should we split up now so that we can have our?
Yes.
Oh, I was at the bathroom for a while.
Okay.
A while.
All right, well, that was a mess. Welcome to the Sunbros final. We are, let's see here. Yep, we are getting along just fine. I think the game is about to start, so let's jump right in. See if we can't find this game and spectate this. Refresh. So we're gonna find this, cast this. This is the grand finals of the 2v2 tournament. And we are going to go live. I apologize about the potential video quality you are about to see. I am actually not on my main computer. But we're going to make this work, and we're going to have a good time doing it. Let's see here. I'll turn the spectator game mode off. Waiting on the game to start here, so pardon any delay. Waiting on Nizat to join that game too. So we are in a holding pattern as of right now. Let's see here. We can, here, we'll undeafen now. Undeafen, hello, hello. Everybody has moved to their respective tournament channel except Izat. Here, let's see if we can move him. Izat, are you ready to play?
What? Yes.
Okay. Here,
I am not in the room. Wait.
Boom. There, he's been moved. Beautiful. All right, guys, are you? Well, you're probably gonna be delayed if you're watching one of these streams, but that's okay.
We had just a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you want to cast, like alone and we just look at the stream, or do you want to have multiple people here saying like maybe if you missed a raid or something?
God, I love that. He was like, wait, no, gone.
No, I'm fine having multiple people here. Yeah, that's perfect. It makes for probably more entertaining cast anyways.
Yeah, your audio quality is really crispy.
Really?
Like crackly, crispy.
Huh. Well,
like it'll be good, and then it'll be like.
Yeah. I'm not on my home computer, so that's the problem. I'm on my laptop, and I'm at my mom's house for the weekend.
Oh, you're gonna help out your mom?
Yeah, I'm watching her dogs. So.
Good.
2v2. Did the game start? Oh, yep, there it is. Sunbros final. Observe. Okay, here we go. Let's hope this works. I don't know if they fixed any of the spectator bugs or not. But
Oh shit, I need to pull up the game.
Congo Basin, here we go. Let's see here. Are you guys in spectator mode or?
I was going to do like the stream, but it's like delayed by like 45 seconds. So
yeah,
I'm gonna go in spectator.
Yeah.
Same. I'll be up in a minute.
Yep. Okay, so here we go. Okay, Japan, Mexico, Vindian doing Japan versus Lakota and Britain. Very interesting. combination
We're doing
here.
Brit, that's
What's the game called? So I can find it.
2v2 Sunbro Final is what it's called.
Got it.
It
What's
would appear...
your current timestamp?
Current timestamp 40 seconds.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So,
I need to accelerate.
let's see here. Who am I? I'm spectating Vindian right now, so let's see what he is doing. Vindian is yellow, sending his explorers out. Building a forward shrine, which is normal. Let's see, is that his scouting out? Yep, his cherry orchard scouting out the back of his base. 2 shrines.
I tried spectating and it started from the 0 second mark, and I can't fast forward, I don't think.
Yeah, you can just click.
Can you pull up the Discord stream?
I can stream if you want to.
Yeah, that would work.
You can fast forward in spectator mode. Yeah. 2 shrines, I think, is the more preferred opening for Japan these days instead of going consulate. We'll see what he ages up with.
A huge treasure right there for Japan. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the
340 coin. Wow. That is a pretty good treasure.
What's your guys' timestamp?
I'm at 152.
Okay.
And let's see here. What is it? F2? Yes, it is.
Is that big in trouble?
Baja Sling, this is called. I think there's a rule about slinging, so we'll have to keep an eye on resources sent. For both teams in this tournament. Gideon's deck. So this is going to be a Baja California Revolt. First card is, yeah.
Damn it, somebody saw the fire alarm in my building. I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Okay. So this is a Baja Sling, so he'll get to age 4 pretty quickly, I think, is the goal. The Orchard Rickshaw coming in. Let's go take a look at McCleaves and his teammate now. What do we have going on here? Late game. So this is going to be expected to be a long and drawn out game, I think, for both teams. Lots of age 2 and age 3 cards in the deck. Lots of age 1 cards too. Lots of eco for McCleaves' Lakota. Is that, let's see here. Doing Brit things, aging up. The deck is literally just called Brit.
Timestamp.
Virginia Company 315 right now.
Right. I'm caught up.
What do you think about Lakota pick on this map?
Lakota has had a lot of success on this map, actually, from what I've seen. The map is absolutely enormous, so it allows for Lakota to go raiding very easily. Granted, with the trees everywhere, it makes it so that they have to run around quite a bit if they don't go right up the middle. But I think it's generally a good pick for this style of map.
Yeah, and makes the top of the map much better to maneuver around.
Yeah, this is a very map control oriented map because of all the coin mines in the middle. All the natural resources are in this little middle fighting area. So whoever controls the middle is going to basically win the game.
Speaking of map control, Gideon revolting, hoping to secure some, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's an interesting choice for sure, because we pretty much know that Gideon's going to go for a revolt as Mexico. And he's not going to have a whole bunch of units. And there's the revolt to Baja California. Let's hop on board with Gideon and see what he's going to do. They're going to take the trading line, would be my guess. That has been their MO all tournament, as my video quality just went to garbage, but that's fine. Let's see.
Corral going down for Lakota. Two coin mines.
Let's
so
go ahead and turn this all on. There's the factory coming in immediately. Of course,
something to note too, Britain only has one rack. This is suggesting, I would say, longbows and axe riders are probably coming.
Let's see here. Filibusters. How many filibusters does he have here? 14 filibusters coming in to apply some early pressure to allow Lakota, or to allow Japan to probably take the middle of the map, would be my guess. Still only the 2 shrines that I can see so far. Yep, here we go. 5:55 for anybody watching. Time is my timestamp. The first villager just went down for Brits.
So you can fast forward.
Okay, we will fast forward just a little bit.
Also, there's kind of a fight between Britain and Baja California.
They are going full in. That Rax will stay up. Axe Riders here to defend. I'm getting a little bit of lag here. But let's see here. Another shipment coming in. Yep, there's Soldier of Fortune. I'm curious to see how exactly they're going to try and get Mexico out of the revolutionary state. We're going to pop over to Vindian. He's got some desert archers. Vindian has, as Japan, some desert archers. Okay. Is that right? That is right.
But they're going for something super smart. They're trying to siege down Gideon.
I mean, he doesn't have anything to siege, though. That's the thing. Lots of longbows. You were right there, Platt. Longbows.
So, I mean, it messes up the filibusters, but this is going to be an interesting play because now it's like a base trade kind of thing. If they can't take out Gideon's base, they're going to be in deep trouble. And the town center is basically useless for Gideon other than making filibusters, so here comes a big fight.
I am behind you guys, and it's not letting me fast forward for some reason.
Okay, what's your timestamp?
7:12. Oh, here we go. We're fast forwarding. Oh, here we go. Yep, the fight is beginning.
Yep, I'm at 8:30.
Okay, I'm about a minute behind you. We are getting there, though.
9:25.
Here, I'm going to pause. Let me know when you hit 8:30. Chase.
And I'm getting a lot of, yeah, since I'm streaming from my home PC, I'm getting a little bit of input lag, and now everything has gone to crap. Oh man. Oh no, I'm missing everything.
It looks like this.
Okay, I'm at 8:23 right now. Oh goodness. All right, we're playing.
Yeah, they're cleaning up versus is that the Quateros dealt with Lakota, the Desert Archers doing their thing, and then the massive filibusters are in the north. Not sure what they're scouting around for, but for now they've rebuffed that push and they've taken control of the trade line.
Yeah, yep, there's all 3 trade posts going up right now. Man, this is crazy. Yeah, I would have pushed Japan, I think. I mean, they're in Japan's base right now. Because literally, Gideon has nothing here in his base. He's entirely relocated. I don't know how big his army is. Can't really check
Yeah, it's
that right
20
now.
Quateros, 2 gunslingers, and 11 filibusters.
Yep.
And he's nowhere. Let's see here. We're gonna
Mainly
hop over
anti-tank.
to Gideon, who still doesn't really have any resources. So I don't know how they're. It seems like their strat was to make this to get him out of the revolt stage, but I don't see that happening anytime soon.
I'll tell you what often they do is they find ways to extend the coin income, which allows him to continue to build filibusters, quateros, and then the desert archers from Japan, and you've got your standard kind of 3-unit comp. With siege from the filibusters, it's pretty clever actually, like all things that Gideon does.
Oh, this stream is just not. I thought this would work, but streaming from my home PC is just not really working properly. That's really unfortunate. Okay, there's the push.
I'm going with the Spanish consulates.
Mm-hmm.
Something we don't see that often.
Yeah. Well, normally Japan players are spoiled by Yumi, so.
Yeah, all of that, and
it's
I'm
actually
still
a pretty
only
clever
at.
move.
I'm not even at 9 minutes
And,
yet. This is bad.
Maybe
yes,
I can. You want me to stream it to Discord?
I have it open on
yeah,
Discord.
sure.
If you
Why
want
not?
to. I'm
Yeah,
at
that's probably
12
better.
minute 30.
Yeah, jump in Buffalo Ami. He said he already has it up. So.
Okay, so we're gonna hop into that real quick then.
Ooh, those axe riders are getting chewed up.
Gideon being very present on the map, really defending his map control.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Well,
All right,
and
we're
often
in.
what they're
There
going
we
to do
go.
is they get enough for trade monopoly to force a fight, right? Because you don't want British just sitting around slowly manor booming in their base, you know.
Massive 59 desert archers. Like, this mess is going to be hard to deal with unless Brits goes to H3.
Which I think just saw the coin pop, so we may. Let's see here. Is that res? No, not anytime. Well, he's got 27, so he's thinking about it, going to H3. No cards yet for his muskets.
Wow, it's weird. The color switch is kind
and
of
a
throwing
massive
me off.
cowboys north.
Sorry, the allied colors?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can. If that's better.
Ooh, cleanup up north. The Cowboys just did a number.
Scores are about even. What I'm surprised I haven't seen yet is a trade monopoly being called.
I think they gathered all of them first, and that way they ensure that it's really difficult to stop.
Yeah, they do.
And
they
Gideon
do have
doesn't
everything.
Have
this is an important battle right here. If the game's pretty much over if Team Gindian wins this engagement. Would be my guess
the thing
here.
is, the X-Riders cannot go on the desert archers. There's too much quaternions behind.
There it is.
So that's it.
There it is.
Yeah.
So they have what, 6? Hold on 1 second. What's good?
And is there any H3 anywhere? No H3 whatsoever. Maybe Japan.
Chicken, if you don't mind. Sorry.
So the desert and the longbows are trading.
No, should be good.
That's okay. Oh, look. So after Lakota lost most of their mass, they're going to try to siege that down. That's not enough. You have to siege down half of them, of which they have 6. So you're going to need at least 2 more trade posts after this.
And the Quaternions are trying to come to stop that.
So you have to get at least, you have to hold a majority. So 3 won't work, right? For the trade monopoly. What I would do is I would send a force to the south and get that one down. It looks like the Explorer is down there. The Orange Explorer is down there.
Yeah.
Well, the Cowboys and
Vindian lost
Quateros
a
are
lot.
Yeah, he did.
He was at 59, he's now at 42. So they're slowly being pushed back, but now you need something to siege behind those longbowmen.
Yeah, the Skirm War is being won by
and
Brit
that's
for
brutal.
sure. Oh no. Oh no.
And that's 20 coin every time he shoots.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
what I meant
so
earlier
bad.
about like the eco stream. You know, older Age of Empires 3 logic is that a revolt is an all-in push, but the devs have really tried to, especially with Mexico, make revolts sustainable. They're still kind of all in, but they are not the kind of one push power spike that they used to be.
Well, that is interesting because normally the filibuster, the Baja California, is the all-in because it's the option that converts all your settlers into filibusters, which can only gather coin.
Huge risk right there. Oh, and
that is not going to end well. That's a surround on those longbows. 2 minutes and a half. We're halfway done with the trade monopoly. This game is not looking fantastic for Team McZat.
Yeah.
That's not going to be enough units to siege that down at all.
No, and once the longbows are down, then well, there's a huge mass going to the south. But is that villagers of blue?
No, those are pikes.
No, that's pikes.
It's pikes, so he can siege that down.
Villagers.
He can siege that down, but that's gonna push them back. He's sieging that down, so
the pikes will get this one down. The one at the top may go down. Do you push as Vindian and Gideon? Do you push into their base right now to try and distract, or do you just accept that you're and maybe accept that the trade monopoly is going to go down?
Yeah, because what it's doing, it's forcing them to fight out of their base. It's forcing them to fight not all at once, and it allows them to trade cost effectively while keeping the boom going. This is basically what's so powerful about the trade monopoly. You're forcing to fight. Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're Japan and Mexico right now, like you just accept that goes down and you go push into their base with the mass after the huge wipe of longbows. I think you would have the time to go in and cause some havoc.
Yeah, now they do.
You're right. Yeah.
But like I said earlier, it's a great way to force opponents out of their base where they don't have the defender's advantage. It allows you to make them trade not cost effectively. For example, Britain has a massive pikes. What good is that for them right now?
I never saw that you could actually distinguish those. Kelvin have 280 and Quakers at 200.
Yep.
Oh wow.
That's the little trick. Mm-hmm.
That is good to know. I actually didn't know that. Learn something new about this game every day. Also important to note, I think, is that McCleaves and Azad are both still in Age 2, and they are falling behind in score. They're down 6K at this point.
It's the common pattern of everyone's scared of Gideon, but everyone lets Vindian boom.
Yes, that's exactly. I mean, that's how this whole tournament. That's how they got to the finals in the first place. Is running this same strat. Is they let Vindian boom, and I mean, to be fair, that massive Quatreros is very devastating, as we saw earlier.
He's going for natives. I don't know if you see my stream, but he's going for natives.
Yeah. Wow.
Does this have the can?
Just come good. And I think...
Or Yorubas.
Yoruba and Jesuits. So he can go for... Oh, wait, no. He just has the Yoruba. He's about to, at least.
This might be...
are intense.
This might be the end of the game. They're massing their troops right now. this push will probably end it, would be my guess.
So Indian will be industrial. Every one of these guys just shadow teched.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think this was part of the strat that I think this is why they suggested this map in the first place, to do this native rush. Because there are some strong natives on this map.
Yeah, they can't call Monopoly again. That's in the new rules. So
Correct.
Well, they can,
now
because
they can seek in their base.
Vindian is age 4. So now that Vindian is age 4, the Monopoly is back on the table,
Right.
but Vindian does have to call it. Which,
I think too, something that the one of the games that we won against this strategy, it was Grand Chaco, so different map, different thing.
less trade routes.
Is to punch, like I said, Vindian kind of quicker. A lot of the civs, like you said, he tends to play more defensively, and has civs that kind of boom slower. The downside is, when Gideon revolts, he's really limited to unit comps. So you kind of know it's either cowboys or filibusters. And it's not like traditional Age of Empires, and I think that's kind of what's so confusing when you fight this thing, because normally you think of revolt, I just have to live, but they team Gindian has really figured out how to kind of throw traditional logic on its head, because as you can see, the longer they go, the more Vindian is actually taking map control and score lead on top of it.
Yeah, and
risky move doesn't seem so risky now.
Yeah, they have full
Speaking of
control of the map.
Massive Bills, I think. Oh,
So,
yep.
Huge raid coming from Gideon.
Yeah, that's a lot of vills going down. And is that a red trade post or outpost that's just hanging out up there? That is. That's not great. And yeah, this is with this strat, when Gideon gets over 10,000 score, it's not going well for his opponents. You rarely see Gideon achieve 10,000 score doing this strategy. Yeah. The mass is just building at this point. It is not ending well.
Mamelukes. That's 8 Mamelukes against pikes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's GG right there. And the Shogun in the middle.
It looks like some Nagis are on the pop.
Well, McCleaves and Izat are both age 3 now, so if they get their veterancy upgrades, they could be able to defend this and push them back. That is a lot of longbows in the middle. Oh, there's the flaming arrows. Oh, there's the flaming arrows. Oh no.
Yeah. Everyone's favorite Japan tactic for
just daimyo pooping out flaming arrows. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if these axe riders can take care of the desert archers, but with the Shogun buffs, I don't think it's going to be enough. No, it won't.
And cowboys, yeah.
Yeah. Blue's still got a huge mass of longbows though.
PC doesn't have anything.
At this point, yeah, the eco's been savaged and idled for.
They're down.
They're longbows.
They're down 10k score now. This is not looking good. Lakota's base is pretty much destroyed, and Brit doesn't have the eco to carry. Brit is 10k behind Japan right now.
Now Vills are going down for blue. Oh, so Takalas are out though.
Why are they backing off? They still have this fight. Oh, there's some Culverin and some. Okay, that would make sense. The Culverin and the Falconets.
Well, and the Takala now are on the.
Gideon still creates crowd arrows. So we still have the economy to get going.
Gideon's entire mass has dropped, and now look, his score has been cut in half. He's back down to 7,600. So if Lakota can remass, how many vills does Lakota have?
So it's McLeaves. It's 37.
30.
Not that
Yeah.
much. But
Yeah,
he can
37.
reboom. He has a lot of wood. He could always, go for another TC.
Yeah, he's got food. He might do adoption out. Lakota can kind of reboom quickly.
Does have adoption.
Hasn't sent it though. Does he have TCs still?
He's right there.
He's got one, just one it looks like, which is not bode well for rebooming.
Mm-hmm.
And
and now he's on
more
Zatzvilles.
Brit. Do the Cowboys? Oh yeah.
And at the same
The
time,
Cowboys are
double
pretty
pressure.
shredding here. I mean, that's at least 3, probably 4+ villagers that have gone down. There's 2 more right there. The pushes in.
And there's not enough pikemen to defend against the cavalry.
And again, you have a bunch of flaming arrows just trying to do work. Or doing work. They're not trying, they're succeeding. The culverins are helping out a little bit.
This culverin.
Looks like, McLeaves is now going to dive in the rear on those cannons, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, they're out of position. That's
Yep,
a good
there goes
flank.
the flaming arrows. Those are
Turn
down.
the game around.
They still
don't
might be able to
react.
defend
But
here.
the team Naginata was sent, so they do have something to push those back.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That just saved their ass.
Vindian is
Good-
up quite a
play.
bit in score now. Vindian is very nearly outscoring their entire team. And I'm assuming with the Shrine
Siege
Boom,
General.
we'll get there very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Well defended again.
And where's Vindian? Vindian is fully boomed. Like, the only thing left for him is Imperial Age.
Mm-hmm. Now it would be interesting to see if he's going to help Baja get back, because Baja is going to start wearing down because they're age 2.5. They're not truly going to be able to keep up with industrial
And
civs.
there's the Shrine swap over to coin, which I was expecting after seeing how much resources or wood he had stacked up, and he's still gathering wood through the roof.
Yeah. The Naginata is huge for Gideon because he can siege and get coin.
More vills going down for McLeaves.
That's the biggest part with a revolt strat like this is you really need to keep a mass alive in order to get to the point where you can let your teammate, Japan in this case, boom and kind of take over the engagement. Looks like yellow now has 3 TCs, 2 of them in the middle, and they're building an entire forward base in the middle of the map. And it's going to be really hard to stop this. Is he at 99 villagers? I'm assuming he's close.
75.
That is the max. Yeah, that's the max Japan villagers anyway. So he's probably been there for quite some time.
I'm pretty sure that he's going to go for the units, and then you do Yoruba twins and have a huge push from that.
They've taken all the trade posts again. We may see another monopoly victory being called here soon.
Honestly, I mean, at this point, they've got full map control. They've corralled them out. It's basically a contain. All they have to do is starve them. Brit, with all of those extra vills, it doesn't mean anything if you can't, get.
Can you guys hear me now?
Out.
Yes, we can.
Finally, Jesus. Okay, I had to restart my computer.
No, we've just been ignoring you
welcome to the stream. He's successfully ignoring the entire time.
Oh no! Don't lose this.
The town center.
Oh,
God!
no.
And there's gonna be so much coin. Oh wait!
Wait! Oh,
Just repositioning to
this is
try
gonna be a
and
close one. He can get out from those pikes if he wants.
That's not going to end well. That's the town center going to go down for sure. Yeah.
Horrible pathing.
Yep.
And they're cheering for somebody.
Yellow sneaking from the back. Yellow's doing a sneak in the back of the base.
Oh no, this
that's
raid is
GG.
going to be
That's
huge.
GG.
Yeah.
Are they going to go for the vills or are they going to go straight for the units? Yep, there's the vills. Yeah, that's going to be a massive loss. The walls didn't
And
go
the
up in time.
conquistadors.
The
Daimyo's, the
culverins
SO
are going to go
riders.
down. Everything's buffed here. I'm sure Vindian's got all his upgrades as
Yoruba
well,
Twins
his
is going
Imperial
to come
upgrades.
a bit too late.
Yep. And the
Because-
Yoruba twin to follow it up. Oh.
Yeah, that's over. I think Vinyan's going to steamroll that.
He just has so much eco behind this.
Oh, and then
He's kind of short on
Yeah,
food. I
you-
wonder if he contributed a lot to Gideon to try and get him out of the revolt.
he might be, or just keeping him going. You know, like I said, the Baja Revolt, if you can get to age 4, Baja is just not strong. It's got to be getting called soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
this
mass is going away for everybody. This is attack move at this point for Team Indian.
just right click
And
the base and call
Gideon
it
is
good.
just finishing Yakuda. And there's
Yep,
a GG.
there it is. Game 1 goes to Team Gindian, using the tried and true strategy that got them here. They have done this strategy in almost every single game they've played on their way to making the finals. It's really
What
impressive.
a statement too, because like a background. I mean, the McLeaves is at base almost swept them the first round when they played. So, what a statement from Gindian and Vindian to have a new strategy, be in control of this game for most, the majority of it, react well, practice well. So like this is like exactly what you want after you've gotten the shit kicked out of you in the previous series, is to come in and make a statement like this. So. Kudos to them. I mean, Azat and McLeaves are definitely probably the favorite for the series because they are excellent players. Not that Vindian and Gideon aren't, but they took the strategy that everybody knew, they perfected it, and they just won in a big way to open. So,
well, and
I
this
think,
was only the second
kudos to
game
them.
too that McLeaves and Azat have ever lost in this entire tournament. Out of the 8 games they've played, they're 7-1 going into the finals. That's just crazy. Look at that chart. No villagers the entire game. And then that raid at the end. That villager raid.
Resource gathered, he's not ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's still gathering a decent amount of resources.
I think a lot of that is just Soldier of Fortune in the factory, is it not?
Yep.
I would guess, but does it count as free resources? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Nope. But if we look at I don't remember
economy
experience, like he had 2k6 experience from combat, and most of it has been converted to coin.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. In additional, because that's in addition to the experience that you get. Because Soldier of Fortune gets you both experience and coin gather on top of it. Well,
as for tribute,
that's
there
impressive,
was a lot of tribute being sent from Azat, but I think it was in the late game to help McLeave stay afloat.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it just didn't, having the second town center go down, it just wasn't enough. The pressure from Vindian
that mobility
was...
that the Cowboys kept the mobility of Lakota down. So Lakota wasn't able to do what it typically does in a team game, which is be absolutely terror, running around and causing havoc, while the other person tends to be the hammer, right? That kind of closes stuff out. And they never got a chance because the Cowboys kept the mass of Axe Riders down. So McLeaves was never able to do what he's really good at, which is send some Axe Riders out, take map control, and then boom, like there's no tomorrow. It's very well played by, again, Gindian and Vindian. I think they really showed why they deserve to be in the finals.
I don't know if we're going to get a second game up or not. I don't know if Azat has time. We can let's hop over
That could be
into
for a short one.
the other chat and see if they're going to get a second game in. What am I wanting to do here?
They're still discussing. I'd imagine we would see pretty shortly here.
I think I saw one.
They might be just running stuff through super fast too, because.
Oh no, it was. I didn't refresh. I think it was the old match.
We cannot hear Cole. I don't know if you are here or not. We can't hear you again. Hey, puppies. Thank you. Yes, relax.
I know. I've got about 1 hour left, and then I have to go walk the dog and then go do yard stuff. So I'll only be able to listen.
Jojo, come on. Come on, you go. Come on. So I've found that the spectator mode doesn't show up until the game is actually started. So if we see the lobby out of spectator mode, then we should be able to see if they're getting a game up.
Check browsing.
So now that we have a winner, and now that game one is done, we're gonna have, let's see, the losers will pick the map. So McZat will pick the map, and Team Gindian will pick their civs, and then we will get a counter pick from McZat's. So this next match should favor the losers of the first game. So we'll see what their map selection will be and how everything goes. It should be an exciting time.
You know, I'm curious too, because we know that Zat plays the United States like very, very well. McCleaves tends to be a bit more flexible, but I think he favors Haudenosaunee and Hausa. So there's a good chance we see that USA and Hausa combo that in the last series we watched several times. Hausa take off, kind of like how we saw this game with Japan.
I mean, Hausa's definitely an S tier civ currently, especially if you let them boom. Just because their units are so good and they can get so much resource behind it.
Well, and something like, it always cracks me. It's like, oh, you let me boom. In a team game, it's like, in 1v1, you can blame the player, but in a team game, typically, there's other factors to consider. That's what makes Hausa in particular a very strong, not just in 1v1, but teams, is because you can have an ally cover those gaps of weakness, right? Honestly, the only way against Hausa that I've had success is rushing them hard and fast. Kind of like versus Japan, because if you can catch their wagons and stuff, you can really slow them down. But it does pose a challenge because there's, another person on the map, another challenge, another play style that you also have to keep in mind.
But I like USA with it because if you want to counter, Baja California strategy, you can always go for Chinese immigrants and just take the TP before, they can't even get the chance to build them.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I fully expect at this point Zat to go for USA for at least the next probably 2 games to try and get a win and get a series lead here. Because that is what we've seen kind of throughout the tournament, him play, and that he's shown that he's very good with that.
Exactly. And, when you get spanked, you want to come back and make a statement, basically saying, "Hey, I'm back in this game, and you can't sleep on me." Because if not, it kind of forces your hand on, and people are going to know what you're going to play, which is like your best civs, your best combos. So, from a strategy point of view, and it's best of 7, it's really good if you get kind of walloped in the first game, is to turn around and bring your best strategy and keep your opponents guessing for the rest of the series.
So they did a very good job of pushing early, as Team McZat did, but they unfortunately weren't able to do enough damage to prevent Vindian from taking off. I mean, maybe if you go and siege some more shrines down.
Yeah, it's really hard to stop
game.
Vindian. His whole identity as a player is I'm just going to boom really hard and do that.
Yeah.
Well, he is. He's notorious for saying that you can only figure out if a civilization is good or not once they get to age 5. So that is a Vindiism, I'll call it. So that's what he wants to do every game if he can, and that's what he's going to try and do every game. That's why he plays all these boomy civs like Japan and Hausa.
And claims that Inca is weak as shit.
Which he will have some merit to his words after this round of nerfs comes into the forts, the Incan forts, having to wait 3 seconds before they can pop in.
Kind of know like the what do you call it? Inside jokes. We're in a voice channel called Vindy's Hot Takes. Vindy's kind of known for his off the cuff. He's an excellent player, but he's also very well known for kind of his differing viewpoints
on a lot of things.
He once unironically told me that you shouldn't kill villagers in a match.
Spectators mode on, please, but I don't see the match.
Are they playing right now?
So did they forget to? I don't know. I don't see anything Sunbro related. Maybe they forgot to put spectator mode on.
That would be very unfortunate. He's been refreshing all this whole time. Is it just called 2v2 down?
Can someone check Vindian stream? Gotta go back into multiplayer.
Oh yeah, Twitch.
Spectator mode.
All right, let me look at Vindians.
It would be probably West UK.
Nope, they're still in the lobby.
Okay, they're still in the lobby.
It's Korea, and they're in the lobby.
Okay.
Do we know the civilization yet?
If you take spectator mode off, uncheck that box, you can see you'll see the server, I think.
They have record game on, so that's good. I don't know if they clicked, but they're using the restroom really fast. So it looks like the options are Gideon is now Ethiopia, Vindian will be Lakota, and I called it USA and Haudenosaunee.
Haudenosaunee or Hausa?
Haudenosaunee.
Wow. That is...
Well, Korea is a really good map for Haudenosaunee. It's got all the things that Haudenosaunee likes. Open maps, forward aggression, and kind of like a back pocket ocean.
And it is kind of small, too.
Correct. It's crowded. This was the game that versus the Swedish Brews that my team threw, but I think I had like 500 kills to like 300 deaths on this game and just murdered with Enna and Tomahawk Push.
This is one of my favorite maps.
There's so much food.
Korea.
Yeah, and the thing is, if they use the hard rush, they might get, Vindian off his marks and force him to react rather than to boom.
Right. Not to mention, the USA regular is almost a hard counter to age 2 Lakota because they do such good damage.
As long as they don't send the Rifle Rider conversion card. If you send the Rifle Rider conversion card, that'll mop up pretty much everything.
Yeah. No, only age 2 unit that can do good damage without dying immediately for USA to Rifle Riders is State Militia, and they're not exactly ideal units. They also are wood costing, so he would have to switch from a gold costing army to a wood costing on the fly. The only other
always
option
take
would be
long
to ship long rifles and make
that's
H2
exactly
sharpshooters. But they cost 75 coin apiece.
Or you can send Pennsylvania rifles, to get a small batch.
You can do that as well. You can do that as well.
I don't see the game, so I don't know if they started it.
Looks like they're starting now.
Okay.
Let me send a message.
What's the game called?
It looks like they're about to start. Spectator. Hold on. Oh, I'm not logged into Twitch. Damn it. Oh, well, it's launching, so let's...
Sunbro Finals.
Cool. So it's up?
It's up. We're on Korea.
All right.
All right, let's get into it. I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
This will probably be the last game that I'll join you guys in, because I know my dog's going to be like this too. Poor guy. He only got 3 hikes yesterday. All right.
So, pretty normal Korean maps with Jesuit on the south and in the north.
Vindian playing Lakota? That's not a boom civ. What is he doing?
Oh, it's a boom
Yeah.
civ, if you
Adoption.
let it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair
adoption, fertility dance.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. There's no such thing as a non-boom civ anymore, really.
Yeah, that's true.
And pretty much all native civs have a boomy option with the fertility dance.
He just went right by the blind monks and opted not to convert one. Interesting play.
He's more probably going to go steal treasures, as most Lakota. Oh, is that an iron troop? Ooh, he's missing out.
Where do you see the Iron Troop?
Why does the Lakota
South.
Explorer have 7.76 movement speed?
Because
He is affected by his own aura.
I know, which is really weird to me because the Aztec is not affected by his own aura. And neither is the Haudenosaunee, but for some reason he is. It's weird.
to be fair, Lakota, I mean, they do one thing. They run around with Cav. They make a lot of noise. They win or lose. And
They shoot all your villagers with goons and H2.
Yeah. No, I used to think Lakota was overpowered when I was playing China because it's like literally just the one bad matchup China has. And then I was playing as Mexico and just demolishing them. It's like, oh.
Oh shit. USA ESAT sent Team Lewis and Clark Expeditions.
Already? Okay, so now they know where all the res are, right?
Yeah, they know where all the resources and treasures are on the map. That's an interesting card. I rarely see that used.
It's smart on a map like this where resources are kind of really forward too, so that way you know. And
It just, this early though, it does mean that he missed out on French immigrants. So that's an interesting choice.
Here, he calls it Russia.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't. I'm on Mother Nature, not USA. Okay.
I was like, wait, what the?
Never mind. I'm dumb.
He sent French immigrant, but he's water booming. I mean, McLean is water booming.
This is, like I said, this is what you do with Haudenosaunee on this map, is you water boom, and then you get like a really powerful push. We may see Kanya Horsemen.
The only thing about water booming on this map is that there's no whales on Korea, so there's a hard limit to how many resources you can get on the water here.
This is true, but again, for Haudenosaunee, with your H2 units costing wood primarily, that's less of a problem.
He's shipping exotic hardwood. He really wants to double down on it.
Yep.
USA is sending Dutch immigrants.
Okay.
Yep.
Is he going for the blind monks now in the south, Vindian?
I thought he might.
Vignan
Yep. Okay,
does.
there's the Iron Troop. Or the blind monk.
Yeah, blind monks are pretty good.
That's a dog excited to go for a walk. So he's going to
That's
explore. And pretty standard Egypt time, nothing too fancy.
Yeah. Looks like is that a Rax coming up first for United States? Yep. The dreaded H2 regulars.
Convention. And for your information, the Cannoneer is available. So maybe we could see also a bit of mercenary play going on.
Ascari, Manchu, and Cannoneer. My God.
Because I see Pennsylvania Pound about to come, I guess, with Philadelphia Convention. So we could have mercenary play.
I just tried to view the decks. I forget. How do I close it again in spectator mode?
You can click on it, or you have a special key. I changed mine, so I can tell you.
All right, so regulars are coming out.
Right. Yeah. Okay, found it.
Let's see McCleave's if we could really fast. I'm curious if he put down a corral first, or if he's sticking with the war hut. Okay, market and war hut. So he might be doing like a fast fortress then.
All right, so
scouting
fast. Oh, okay, tomahawks.
We're getting the rush.
All right, so Izat went with the Dutch immigrants and then Pennsylvania. He's getting the Pennsylvania pound right now. He's getting Hamiltonian economics. He's going full greed H2.
But we don't see cannoneers. That's unfortunate. I would have loved to see that.
Yeah, cannoneers are great. As you guys well know, after it was yesterday or the day before.
So often, I don't know. I don't mind hand cannoners too much. Out of all the strategies in this game, they're definitely not on the problematic list. I like it when units play with their rosters, old school.
I think we are about to see something new, unless I've never seen it before. We have the card Loyal Warrior that has been shipped, and the Desert Archer are much cheaper now.
Yep. Those are really going to hard counter any regulars. So
yeah, and considering that the mass here is regulars and tomahawks, that's extra bad.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, the mass is not too big, so...
Oh, but he's going to lose his... Oh, now that sucks. Because Lakota really do need their war chief to get the most out of their cab.
Vindian has 5 bow riders, 7 axe riders, and pretty much a good hunt going on, so... I don't think he's in a rush. And I guess Gideon was going to carry the early game with the light infantry.
Something like I said, I think we might see a semi-FF with the Haudenosaunee, because if they can get forest prowlers out, that would be huge. And they're kind of defensively placed. You've got your water boom, you've got everything else. If you're Haudenosaunee, in my opinion, this is a good time just to kind of sit back, relax a bit, and then start getting up to age 3 where the forest prowler can basically tackle anything that walks.
And
that's pretty accurate.
Minutemen are not heavy infantry, so they are not countered by desert archers. That could be something to take into consideration.
That's true.
Izat's not doing Marines. He's a shitty USA player.
I somehow feel like that statement was facetious. Oh, here we go. Here's the fight. So now the Raj is down. Pre-nerf. One more week, and we will no longer have the terror of the dervish. Or we still
Dervish,
will.
Desert Archers. Could there be a more OP H2 combo of skirms?
Sure. Oh, we got a yellow raid in the back. Looks like Vindian's raiding. This is the Lakota we all know and love to play as and hate to fight.
Yeah.
Love, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Yeah, love, quote unquote.
Every single person has that relationship with Lakota, I feel like, where like you look at them and you say, oh, I love to play Lakota, but then as soon as you see them on the ladder, it's just,
Well, might as well resign.
Potentially a good corner. Don't know if he's going to get there in time. A good catch.
yeah, he's,
Ooh, that catch, though.
That's nice. Lakota axe riders are not cheap, so, every little snipe is important.
They are food
Especially
leaders,
with
though, so
Lakota
that's really
economy early
good.
game.
Yeah, and I think McCleaves is getting ready to go to H3.
Yep, he's macroing for it. So McCleave is
Actually,
ready.
what are you talking about, dude? Axe riders are very cheap.
Now with
Riders aren't.
160 food, 40 coin. That's still 200 resources, but weighted to a resource that gathers faster.
Well, for Lakota too. I mean, the food part's not so bad, but the coin can be a bit tricky.
I mean, 40
Remember-
coin, that's less than a regular.
Yeah, but when you're playing as Lakota, you want to get to H3 typically sooner than later. Oh, we've got it out of place. That's out of place. McCleaves.
Yeah.
Back move.
That's bad. That's rough.
That might have just decided the game.
That might have, because now they can push. McCleaves doesn't have much defense because he's going up to Fortress. So let's see the Superman that is a Zat. Let's see what he does.
Well, there's a counter catch right there.
Yeah.
Nowhere near as bad, though.
Yeah.
He's sitting on one shipment. Maybe he will decide to send it early, but I don't think so. So far, a pretty good micro from Izat.
Izet does have a Springfield Armory, but it's not early enough for him to have any upgrades to it yet.
Well, up in the north, we've got the Haudenosaunee kind of pushing back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they should have been pushing the guy going up in age, personally.
The problem is they're both going heavy infantry. That's the big issue here.
But look, Lakota's getting cleaned up, and those Desert Archers, they actually do siege more than you'd think they would. Oh, there's the cleanup.
That's hard, but there's not a lot of bull riders remaining, and we see the cuirassiers that are coming. So with good micro, they could turn it around, but you really need good micro.
Yeah.
That siege is actually disgusting. Holy shit.
Yes. Welcome to DLC, Civ Privilege.
It is only 12, but they have a lot of range for it.
Yeah, they're basically longbows with the upgrades. Okay, Seminoles are coming out, so those guys will...
My god, he has 58 of these Desert Archers here. A Cuirassier Big Button is not going to be able to handle this.
No.
74 incoming.
Down goes the bank. He's going to need to build a state capital in order to replace that.
This is rough. So this is all McCleaves now. McCleaves he's got to make a push and a statement really fast, because if not, it's basically toast.
So the Seminole are trying to...
We're up to 65 Desert Archers now.
Oh, kind of out of place. There's a yellow raid up north. Looks like he's getting McClat's Vills. Yep. And this is where you want to be at if you're Lakota. You've got free reign of map control. You're dictating the battles.
Yeah. And steel attack move not working properly. And I guess it's kind of GG again.
Yeah.
I don't think what they can do against that.
I mean, they're trying, but I don't see.
He has 5 Cuirassiers, but yeah, no, that 5 Cuirassiers cannot kill. How many Desert Archers is that now?
Gideon... 84.
84.
Yeah, this is a critical mass where I don't know if you guys ever played Age of Empires 2, but it's like a longbow mass where it's like it doesn't matter anymore unless you've got cannons, which of course Haudenosaunee do not. There is no coming back from this. You can't approach it. You can't do anything with it. All you can kind of do is try to buy time and hope that somehow Azat's able to get back in this game.
Yeah, it was like rolling artillery, and even rolling artillery wouldn't be enough.
You know?
And that cost reduction card seems really good now.
Oh yeah.
And I think I am at selection capacity because I see 90 Desert Archer. So
There go the Seminole Archers. It looks like they tried to get a counter raid in.
And last time it was Vindian going with the Desert Archers, and this time it's Gideon.
Yeah.
They love their Desert Archers.
yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if we saw these all 9 games?
Yeah, funny's a word. But you know, this is the Desert Archer, man. It's a really solid unit. Its only weakness is its low HP. If you can get to them, you can clean them up. But God, at a certain point, that's a big if.
Yeah.
Crossbow have the
really
same
is.
HP.
I mean, these guys are age 2 and they got 20 attack.
Well, the disgusting thing about the Desert Archers, it's one pop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're actually H2. I think he sent, the one
Check
giving...
those. Yep.
Oh, but it's only a hit point.
No, it's pop too, I believe.
Oh, cost 2. Okay.
Oh, for outlaws, yeah, but those are mercs, if I remember correctly.
Desert Archers are outlaws.
And it's 1 pop, and it's 26 food and 64 coin, which is kind of disgusting.
Yep. But, you know, it's
I mean, in terms
nature
of villager seconds, I think it's less than a regular.
yes. But the Desert Archer is definitely one of those units that they just snowball out of control pretty easily. I would say, again, at this point, you need Lancers or Cav, or Cannons, which until Azat gets to age 2, if they do not have.
Oh, we got Shuttle Warriors now.
Oh boy. In fact, this is kind of, I think, a bit of a mistake for them not to keep pushing, because if these guys, they're on water, so they can get back in the game. You don't want to let your opponent just sit on water.
Yeah, they do need to push. And they can push. There's nothing stopping them from pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's got 75 Desert Archers just chilling. 83, my bad.
95.
No, 85. 90. 90.
95, but I think I'm at the selection limit. I think it's 95.
And it looks like they're both going up to age 3. Yeah, this is...
Disgusting.
Yeah.
And the long range poke. It's not every day that you see Forest Prowler being outraged by something.
By a cheaper unit. Okay.
Vindian.
They could literally
behind
just
it.
right-click the base right now. There's nothing
Yeah.
stopping them.
I think they realized, he's going to jump the Cuirassiers.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's going up to age 3. So, like I said, it's buying him time. Oh, there goes the Vills, though. The
And
gold
he's
mines.
outposting his harder for some reason.
God, what I love is that, but this is some age 1 mil noob stuff right here. All those things. Only USA could get away with this, huh?
Pretty much.
Maybe Turks. I've seen Turks do some stuff like that. Ottoman. Oh no.
He's at hit Fortress. I'm willing to bet he's got a state capital up somewhere.
Rolling artillery.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have any. He doesn't
The
have
Cuirassiers. Oop, they got a good. Okay, they got some good value, but those are Giskenia too, which for those of you that don't know are musketeers that do more damage at range. For the closer you are.
And rolling artillery is coming in. So maybe You were talking about the longbow mass. This is the siege onager counter.
Yep, exactly. It's smart, like I said. When somebody's on water, they're not throwing it. But I made the same mistake as Haudenosaunee actually when I played my game versus the Swedish Bros, where I did not continue to push. And
Oh,
Korea
they're
has
gonna
so
find
much
the dock. They're gonna find the dock if the mass keeps going north.
The thing is, for now, they have no idea they're water booming. Really, they can't see anything.
Right, they should just figure, but
They do know if they check Gideon's deck or McLeod's deck. Now they know for sure, though.
Yep.
good pull from Azat. Man, that guy's got killer game sense. Pulling those 3 vills.
You mean McLeod's?
No, Azat.
Purple
The
is Azat.
street villager.
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
Are they pushing back out? Oh, they caught yellow. Ooh.
Ah, missed that.
And now Vindian has some.
And Vindian has.
Oh, I see a Tashumki Prowler in there. Ooh, not a good idea to keep those Gatling guns around. Not when you're pushing Lakota.
Mm-hmm.
He needs them on the back lines with the Desert Archers.
Oh, but they're base pushing now. We might see a base trade here, of which they will actually, I think, win with all those outposts. Like this is like the one. Yeah.
This is a big brain play. We were all missing the whole game.
Yeah. Well, their scores equalized. Like I said, they didn't finish it off when they had the chance, and now Lakota base is getting wrecked.
And this is good strategy because Vindian is now under pressure and doesn't like it.
Nope. Like any Lakota player, they're bullies. They like to do all the running around and killing, and then they usually fall apart when they're actually the ones being under pressure.
Well, also, Vindy is very likely to rage quit if he gets pushed.
And the thing
He
is,
typically. Oh! Here we go. Here's the big fight, though. Look, there's the. Look.
Oh, he pulled the mass back to defend instead of base trade.
Yep. That was the smarter move.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, this guy will have to.
All right, we got 24 villagers on the community plaza for Vindy, and he's probably trying to. I don't know what he's doing.
Damage.
Indian is going for damage indeed. And now.
Oh, that's.
Oh, this is a bloody match.
This is the fight. Can the Tomahawks in the north keep them long enough for the Gatlings to make trades? I don't think so. It's looking good for Team Gindian, although this has been one hell of a comeback. Yeah, they needed more cannons.
Definitely. But maybe...
They're still in this. The Forest Prowlers trade decently.
Another big issue is that the Lakota Explorer has that multiplier against cannons. He's got the 10 times. Yeah. He got 10 times.
Indeed.
I'm a big boy. Spear.
Oh, more Axe Riders coming in from the north. Chase the mass down, potentially.
Do we see some cannon from EZ?
Oh,
no.
We have settlers on hunts visible from Vinian's new town center on the north side. Ooh. Yeah, look, now we got cavalry going right up there.
He does have a town center, however. So that will have a limited impact.
Not to mention, the thing is, like, USA is a turtle civ in many ways. So they're like a jiu-jitsu guy on their back, right? Like, trying to say, come wrestle me, bro. You do not want to fight under that mass of towers and defense and Minutemen and everything else. So I would imagine, just like in jiu-jitsu, if you're not good at jiu-jitsu and you see somebody like that, you just want to shoot him from range. And so I think this would be a good time to get the siege dance up, and just start burning infrastructure. Like any RTS, if asymmetrical RTS, don't play their game, play your game.
Dude, the Desert Archers have as much attack as the Forest Prowlers.
Yeah.
And 2 more range.
If it wasn't for the fact that they're about to release a Civ with age 2
0.25 more movement speed.
Yeah, no, it's feature creep for certain in this game. I don't mean to bash too much. I'm happy with all the changes and stuff the developers are adding, but there's without a doubt feature creep between the older Civs and the newer ones.
Oh, EZAT went for the factory.
Well,
I really find that worth the 1,000 resources.
What other resources can they even go for? They're stuck in their base.
She has an artillery foundry. I would really like to see some Gatling guns now.
Yeah.
Like,
be a great time for them, that's for damn sure.
Against that.
Yeah. Again, you want to talk about like difference between old and new Civs. Look at the Gatling gun and then look at Portugal and cry. Or the organ gun.
The organ gun actually has higher stats than the Gatling gun. It's just the Gatling gun's a little cheaper.
It's 150 coin cheaper.
No, it's 50 coin cheaper.
50 coin. Yeah, but
it's 50 coin cheaper, and it has 3 less attack.
And it has target
lock. That's the only difference.
No, it's the target lock. It's the what makes the organ gun so crap is it overkills stuff and it can miss. There's a good video once of Isaac kiting organ guns. And that's why the organ gun is so bad. It's just the animation.
And we do see the Gatling guns now, so maybe they can survive it? Question mark? Question mark?
How many cats is that? 5? Is that a batch of 5? 4. 4, it looks like.
Ready to fire. Yeah, 4. They do try to get map control back.
Oh, they're trying to shoot. They're using the Somali Darude to take down the fishing boats.
Oh my god.
Because they have an anti-ship attack, right? Yeah, they do. They have 4 times multiplier against ships.
And 25 range.
Who makes these units sometimes, I swear. Like, who needed to kill fishing boats? I guess Marines at least make sense. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we might be seeing the GG getting called here soon, folks, just because age 4 for Gideon. They're cornered. The water's getting hit. I don't know what else they can do.
And Vindian's doing a good job of getting map control with his buildings.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, Joe. You're the American player. What out of the wall American stuff can they even pull from this point?
Let me look at USA players' deck. Let me look at EZAT's deck.
German immigrants.
German immigrants. No. Let's see here.
He's actually sending German immigrants right now.
I mean, I guess you're on what, 4 mils? You might as well.
So he gets the limit.
Yeah, it's 10 villagers. It's really good.
Oh, and again the raids.
I don't really see too much he could do. They need more artillery just in general, but he doesn't have coffee mill guns, which is a big issue. He also doesn't have any kind of unit upgrade cards in his deck, I just realized.
Okay, so there's something I don't understand.
Big
2
boy.
color greens for that was way too much for a single Sebastopol that's going to be dealt with.
Yeah, especially because he's just made Colves.
Yeah, but it's a big boy. It's a big statement for a big boy.
But yeah, no, EZAT literally just needs to focus exclusively on making artillery at this point. And hope that...
Raiders are going to...
And hope that his ally can help defend his cannons, but they just need a huge mass. It would be, like I said, it would be probably a different game if he had... It'd be probably a different game if he had coffee mill guns in his deck, but he doesn't, so...
This has got to be the GG here. Guns are out.
The Shadow Tech Desert Archers are kind of disgusting.
Well,
God, they do shadow tech, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's gross. They shouldn't shadow tech.
30.
I really think
Have it be an upgrade. Have it be an upgrade like USA and Mexico have to do.
it's sad when you're comparing shadow teching needs to United States and Mexico. We have like half the roster can shadow tech. Oh. But that being said, I mean it's a solid strat, and like so many things I think in this game. The first few minutes are important because it's so easy to snowball these crazy units. I think in hindsight, Izat and McCleaves, they had an opportunity with that water boom to push and push hard, because the longer the game goes, the weaker Haudenosaunee is going to be.
Yeah, and remember, McCleave has this card sitting in his deck for the whole game.
Yep.
Like 4 Kenyas could really wreck like 10 Desert Archers and stop the mass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got more cats.
Yeah, but
And he needs to stop focusing the cavalry. Okay, right there. No, focus here,
yeah,
please.
there we go. Oh no!
A little too late.
Now they're in the bay. Oh, he's got more Gatlings. This could be kind
Ooh.
of a throw from Gideon.
Oh god, the Desert Archers have almost 30 attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Lakota's pushing in the south. I mean, yeah, at this point, it's I think it's inevitable. It's just a matter of time for the GG's called.
Maybe a genius pop.
Oh, that Explorer just came in and one-shot every single Gatling gun.
Yep, I saw that. Yep.
Gatling guns are really cool, but they got shit for HP, I'll tell you that much. They have the same HP as a Musketeer.
Yeah, and with the factory gun, I don't see how he can gather a significant amount of coins for his cannons.
Yeah, everything is it's falling apart. This has got to be the GG getting called here.
He could sell. I mean, would be about the same rate as the mine. 82% on 0.8 is 0.64.
Yeah, but your eco's being idled. They've taken away the score lead. They have map control. At this point, they're just being stubborn. He must be a few seconds ahead of us. There we go. Yep.
And it was not a Mexico win, so they get to play their Monopoly again.
This was, I think, so I had the same problem when I played Haudenosaunee on this map, is Korea favors violence, quick violence. They had the advantage. They saw the Desert Archers. I think you're right. If he would have switched to Kanya a little bit earlier, and just kept that mass from ever getting to like the status that it would have been a much better game, or not better, but better time for McZat, team McCleaves and Izat. He played solid. He kept his mass alive. I also think the semi-FF play was kind of the wrong move. He had so many cards for age 2 aggression. Maybe having Izat go to age 3 to get the Gatling guns, while Haudenosaunee just keep pumping those age 2 Ennas and Kanya.
The thing is, even if you semi-FF, you go 4 Kenyas. And then if you don't get the resource, you go 6 Kenyas. And then you get the resources, you get, 5 Cuirassiers. You get this, constant threat on the Desert Archers to avoid, as you say, the longbow mass we all know and fear.
Mm-hmm. I think you're exactly right on that one. And, some of it too, and it's just his exposure. I mean, I think I've played against these damn things like 4 or 5 times now throughout the tournament. And the first few times you're at a loss. One thing that the newer civs tend to do is they don't play by the same rules as older stuff. So like you would think, okay, it's a longbow, right? I should be able to trade cost effectively with skirms. But when you actually look at their stats, you realize really fast that nothing is going to stand up in a gunfight. Bringing a gun to a bow fight is just
counterintuitive.
yes, it is. Really, the thing that they could have said is before they picked, seeing Gideon play previous games, they could have picked a Civ with a Lancer unit, and I think that would have been the smarter move.
Yeah, like Naginata or Chinakos.
Correct.
Or actual French, like cuirassiers would have, like more than 5 would have absolutely wrecked.
That's true. And the Corps de Bois absolutely help against the raids from Lakota. Plus, you can even pull the Vils, the CDB in a fight with the 40% range resist.
Chase, are you still here? I haven't heard you in a long time.
Oh, no, he's not here. Or he's here. Maybe he walked off. Maybe he went to go walk his dog.
I haven't heard him like all game.
So
and he's like streaming for YouTube, so he probably didn't take a break. I think like maybe his mic might be bugged out.
Oh.
So 257 Desert Archer. So, that's
the normal amount.
Diversified strategies at its finest.
Yes.
He's like playing Russia. It's like Strellet numbers right there.
Don't give the devs ideas. Next thing you know, we'll have Straylet Desert Archers. Desert Straylets.
Desert Straylets!
30 range, 30 food.
30 food, yeah, 30 range. Multipliers for ships.
Did you guys know that Antarctica is technically a desert? So they would be at home right there.
Penguin archers. I don't know. No, we give the devs a hard time, but I'm just thankful we're getting a bunch of new stuff. Ultimately.
Me too. It's all good. As long as they keep updating the old civs to keep up, we'll be fine.
Exactly.
It's just that Haudenosaunee and Lakota haven't gotten their turn yet, but they've been slowly working at it.
Soon? You mean the update soon, TM? They've talked about for 6 months now. Yeah, look at that military unit. That's
and when magnificent mass floating around.
Mm-hmm.
And you see all the attempt, to break the mass, just being dashed over the rocks.
Yeah, that is a super hard thing, and something too, so having played against Gindian and taken him to a game 5, he's a math player. He's not a super technical player. So you're playing into his game with these Desert Archers if you're just trying to sit around and not micro and not raid and not try to pull them apart. The match that me and Pete wrecked him on in Alaska, besides being our best map, was the fact that we would get in his face early, right? And I was Haudenosaunee on that map too, and got in Vindian's face early, and then Gindian, we just kept raiding and running around with Cossacks, and it never allowed Vindian, because he had the Desert Archers too in that game. We just never let him build his mass up. And I think that is the kind of strategy you use against a player that is going to have perfect macro, but not always the best micro.
And the thing is, they destroyed the TC, but I don't think they got the time to destroy the villages. So he basically rebuilt forward because they destroyed the maps, got the map control, and took it from there.
Yeah. And against this team in general, it seems to be the problem. That's where me and Pete lost in game 5. We looked really solid. Of course, that was Hausa, and poor Pete was like, why are there forts? What is going on? And it's yeah, this is Hausa. This is what they do. But kind of the same idea, early aggression, and you have to make something of it. Because if the opponent can keep their mass alive, which was really smart on Gindian and Vidian, they kept their army alive. I don't think they threw it away, except for kind of early on. So kudos to Vindian and Gideon for, again, a clean execution, playing to your strengths, using a unit that is about numbers, getting to a certain mass, being conservative, not diving, not taking bad fights, taking the map control, squeezing slowly.
I love. Sorry to interrupt. But I love this card that was sent. Ignition Spirituality. So really playing into the my mass is going to slowly heal to get even more values of the units.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no. Sorry.
First time I see an actual good use of that card.
Absolutely. Really smart use, and like I said, I mean, he took a deck of 50 cards and he figured out how to make it perfectly. What's the word I'm looking for? Like efficient. So he got to his win condition, and it wasn't easy. I mean, they were playing too, and Vindian did his job of keeping people distracted, and keeping that any attempt at cav off with all the bow riders. So good on them. Just a really smart, clean execution. And again, like showing why they should be here. They're now 2 up on the. They're the only people that have beaten this team.
Next game is on Patagonia.
Ooh, Portugal. Please, Portugal.
Did they already begin?
No, they're picking civs right now.
Okay.
And yeah, I got 15, 30 minutes, then I'll have to take off for certain.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting. Patagonia, yeah, this was one of the maps I wanted to try. We ended up doing, what do you call it? New England instead. But in hindsight, should have done Patagonia. Patagonia is a really good one. It takes off the trade monopoly. So, Guinean can't go Mexico. There's no natives. The water is very important. And there's a lot of sheep, or not sheep, but llamas on the map. And there's 2 choke points in essence. So this is definitely a boom civs dream map.
Mm-hmm. So we can expect Vindian to be, the top dog here.
Yes. He's definitely going to want. He's probably going to play as Hausa or Japan, possibly Hausa, just because the llamas can go to the livestock market, and I can still see Guinean doing Mexico. But
yeah, go ahead.
Just because this is a map where if he goes Hausa, he doesn't really have a musket unit until age 3, I think, because I think the Akan rifle, or they need something. I forget what they need, but to really kick into gear, which is an age 3 card. So if he goes Mexico, Hausa covers with the Javelin Riders, and then he can do his.
Oh my god, guys. Okay, Gideon and Vindian are doing the most toxic combo ever.
What?
It's Lakota China.
Dakota, China? I've seen more toxic.
Yeah, I've seen far worse.
I don't know. For me, it's the 2 civs I hate more than anything in this game.
You just hate China because you can't sit around and play SimCity for 20 minutes because they siege you down.
Welcome to Vindi's Hot Takes.
No, Joe, like I said, his credit, he really does. He really struggles into China because I think he prefers infantry and doesn't like heavy cav. So
yeah, you're gonna have a hard time.
Exactly. Like we were on a ladder match and he was playing as Spain and he was just doing the soldados. So I just sat and got like 10 hand mortars and just sieged everything slowly down. And every time he'd push out, I'd just throw Manchus and arbalesters at him, or not arbalesters, but the skirms. And he was just like, "This civ is so toxic." I'm like, "Fight me, age 2. Don't come get me."
Don't let me go with the territorial army.
Right. I'm biased because I'm a China main, but I think China is one of the best designed civs in the game, where you have so many options. It's so flexible, but there's weaknesses all throughout.
Game started. Yep, Sunbros finals. Thank you very much for the heads up.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we are actually because I'm streaming in there, but I don't know if because there was someone on YouTube.
Chase should be in YouTube. I don't know if he's still streaming it or not. I assume so because it's got the green thing.
No, that
around
just
his
means
name
he's streaming in Discord.
Oh, I can check YouTube. Okay, versus the same two civs. Interesting.
So I did hear a little bit about what their strategy is going in. It looks like Ezat's trying to fast fortress and mass Gatling guns, and McLeese is going to try to defend him.
Okay. But he knows there's not going to be Archer this time around.
Meanwhile, Vindian and Gideon are trying to do, I think, either bow rider skirm or musket or rifle rider skirm.
All right, let me find you, Joe, and then Chase and see. Oh, he's still streaming.
Oh, Discovery Traveler. Oh, thank God. So let's look at the decks. So we get the really fast fortress deck, but no 700 coins. So I guess he's going to rely on Dutch immigrants and capitalism. Because
we all rely on capitalism. USA, baby.
Nice one.
USA should have capitalism like twice as strong in the game.
And you said, a lot of Gatling gun, but as you say, I don't see any coffee mill gun in there. So
that's only what I think. That's only what I think I could snippet from Ezat's dialogue. It's kind of hard to understand his accent.
Well, and here's the thing too about Gideon. So Gideon loves flamethrowers.
Sorry, I just saw the name of the deck.
Gideon is going to be going flames. I think he did mention that.
Yeah, yep. I think Burninator kind of gave it away.
Yeah. Burninator! Well, I think Gideon wins the deck naming contest if there was ever a subcategory.
There is a subcategory. It looks like McLeese is doing Aena. It's a semi, just based by his deck name.
The thing about the flamethrowers, though, for China is that they are kind of awkward. They are basically a grenadier that's not crap, but they're still awkward. And the thing about versus China he's not versus China, sorry, but anything that has multipliers against base infantry will just shred them, and they're useless versus cav.
Yeah, Gideon went with French immigrants and then followed with capitalism.
You mean is that?
Yeah.
Is that
Gideon is that same thing?
Yeah.
I guess we'll see a fast fortress, but like naked without 700 coin. Maybe with Dutch immigrants. Like he already said 170, so in a minute and a half he'll be able to send Dutch immigrants.
He's
collecting up his sheep right now.
That's right. This is the United States, not Mexico. You can't just send cards and change your strategy halfway through the game just because.
Yeah. You can send cards, but you can't change your strategy with USA. You're very locked in.
Mm-hmm.
But you get more XP gained than Mexico by a country mile. You get way more XP than Mexico.
Well, they had to stop somewhere in Mexico, or they just forgot after adding too many details. The deadline came in.
Because the funny thing is, Mexico doesn't start with 100 coin. They also don't have the state capital. And while they do have the same America bonus where they get XP whenever they age up, the problem with it is that it doesn't apply to revolts. And so oftentimes Mexico very rarely gains very much benefit out of that bonus.
Yeah. So here's the thing about the China build that I don't care too much for, like I'm an expert, but is he does the factory age 2 or the golden pavilion or porcelain tower. God, I can't even keep the names.
Yeah,
up.
porcelain tower.
It's a gold tower. Anyways, it is really
it's not very
slow.
good in age 2. Yeah,
Correct.
It's not very good in age 2. Also, Ezat has like 2 dead animals that nobody is gathering from. That's wasted food.
Mm-hmm. Looking at this, I think
he's shipping Virginia General Assembly. He also went with Massachusetts. He's doing a Boston Tea Party fast fortress. That's how he's getting his coin.
Oh, smart.
Oh.
Yep, food
Okay.
macroed up. Okay. Holy shit, that's a lot
Dude,
of coin.
I am so happy to see like some love from Boston Tea Party for somebody that's not me, because like I felt like I was the only one that knew how good that card is. Look, here it comes, arrives fast, and boom, almost 3,000 coin.
Oh, there's a Veil pick.
See Vindian doing a raid with Lakota.
And just okay,
Just
so yeah,
to
he went with like he got like 3,000 coin and then bought 1,200 food and immediately aged up to 3.
Yep.
And now he's getting statehood for the extra XP and faster age up.
It's the casual 7-minute fast fortress.
Yeah. That's actually amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and the thing about the China play that Gideon does with this is his China eco is so weak. Normally, China is a very strong eco.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a problem, I think, for China. He's not going to be able to sustain stuff. So those flamethrowers have got to get some value quickly, because if not, he's just going to fall behind. And unlike his revolts, there's not as much. It's that strange to say. Unlike his revolts, he's not going to be able to sustain this.
The thing is, it's smart for them to push on McCleave's side, because Ezat would have something to deal with the flamethrower, but I don't think McCleave will have anything to deal with them. Like, Kenya are good against raw artillery, not like flamethrower artillery.
Game
No,
3?
they do not get multiplier. I thought the same thing. They are infantry, they're siege units, not artillery. So the Kanya do not get a multiplier.
I stepped away for a while. I'm back, and I
Okay.
think it's game 3.
Yes, we are on game 3. So Ezat's it's 7 minutes and 45 seconds in the game, and he's got 12 regulars, and his rolling artillery is over halfway arrived. This is a good build.
All right. Oh, we got a fight in the bottom left or mid left.
Yep. And we have the flamethrower coming in. I think.
Honestly, the Gatling guns are a counter to the flamethrowers.
Yeah.
Because they are infantry. So, yeah, I think is
All right.
that or McLean's
And-
just buying time.
We're moving in. We're up to 15 regulars with the Gatling guns and a new card. Shipping 1,000 wood. It's a big shipment.
He didn't have the population for the other flamethrower, so. And the thing is, he's moving back. McLeod being smart here, I can't fight that, but he can.
You have cap though. Why wouldn't you want to just go straight for the flamethrowers? Oh wait, no, I'm looking at. Yeah, never mind.
Friend.
Do
you like Friend of All Colors?
Well, here's the other thing too that they're about to find out is those flamethrowers are getting hit by the TC, which has bonus damage. Yep. Melting.
Oh, and down go the flamethrowers, or down go the Gatling guns.
Yeah, but then so go the Lakota mass.
Yeah.
Flamethrowers are down, Lakota mass is down, and USA's in age 3. Not a lot of damage was done to the eco. Oh, and his explorer. So this is a great position for McCleaves and Izat.
Ezat's using his 1,000 wood to get
1,000
town centers.
Uh-huh.
Ezat's using his 1,000 wood to get town center wagons. This is a big boom. It's a big boy boom.
They haven't even touched water. Wait, no, yellow's on water.
So McLeod, I think McLeod did the same kind of build he tried to do the last time.
Like a delayed dock, I think.
Ezat's is shipping rolling artillery again. I rarely ever see this.
And 500 wood sent to McLeaves, so they really want him to water boom like there's no tomorrow. I guess. Yep.
If I were Ezat, I'd probably be trying to get a batch of Minutemen out as well to support.
Because again, those Minutemen have multipliers versus the flamethrowers.
Yep.
Oh,
Because they
yeah,
count as siege units, right?
Yeah.
Because they count as siege units?
Yep.
All right, rolling artillery just tried the second time. That's 2 more gats.
I guess we won't see the third pop. Or he's really going hardcore on artillery.
So, out of curiosity, I want to can we look at China's base really fast before the violence starts?
We got Axe Riders on the bottom right next to Ezats.
Okay,
and
so
now they know he's on water.
China's remacroing. He's got a bunch on wood. I would assume the flamethrowers are going to stop.
As you said, he's pretty locked in his strategy. He lost the advantage of an H3 porcelain tower. So it's kind of flamethrower burst now.
Yeah. This
Raid's
is
coming on the top.
Oh yeah. Spread on the top.
Ezat doesn't seem to realize he just trained a whole batch and they're not defending the town. They're going up towards the front lines.
Just go right now.
Minutemen pops.
Yep. But I mean, at this point, they're like, okay, now we can go attack because that mass is up there.
And they're going in.
Yeah. It's a lot of flamethrowers. Holy shit. Careful there,
Holy crap. That is a lot of
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, McCleaves, no.
Oh, that's not to watch. And now, only now, he's reducing the number. That was hard. And great use of cover mode pikes. And not that great because he didn't follow it up with flamethrower, but anyway.
Well, where's the Kanya? I mean, even if Kanya don't have multipliers, Kanya can brawl with the Axe Riders. Ooh, those flamethrowers are getting toasted.
Oh, Ezat's mass is going down.
Nope. He'll be fine.
He's lost both of the Gatling guns. There's still 2 flamethrowers that are shredding his army.
But it's a cost-effective thing. Well, maybe not. No, okay, there we go.
You need to go melee. Melee. Oh, great use of the Explorer right there.
There we go, and 3.
This Explorer did so much job right now.
Promote that man.
Like, he really tried to, put them at an angle so his guys weren't shot.
Yeah, if I were McCleaves and Ezat, I'd probably pull off and try to get some cav mass back. There's no point in fighting like this. Under the TC, you're just going to take damage.
The thing is...
Oh, here comes the next round of flamethrowers.
A full batch of 5 this time.
Yep, but there's...
Holy crap!
Oh,
yep.
Well...
The Minutemen did good, but it's, again, like, they're playing the wrong game, I think, here. He needs Kanya out. I don't know why.
Oh, wow.
He still only has 1
rolling
military
artillery the third time.
He's getting 1 Gatling gun. He's probably going to send it a 4th time if that's the case and get 3 more.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't sent Pulaski's, or however you pronounce it, Legion.
Yeah.
It would be a good pick right now, yeah.
Ulans would just wipe up.
Anything that counters Pulaski's Legion on the field right now.
Well, considering the Indians massing bow riders, that'd be a huge counter.
Vinyan is massing boats?
Yeah, that's what he's been doing all game.
Oh, there they are. There's a few.
Oh, okay.
I thought literally it was like
Axe Riders.
No, it's been all bows. It's been all bows all game.
So it's kind of a Dragoon Grenadier push?
Yes, it's Dragoon Grenadiers.
But
That's
different.
Weird. Because, like, if McCleaves go to H3, like, Forest Prowler kill pretty much everything if you micro them properly. Like, I don't think flamethrowers can ever reach properly microed skirmishes.
No.
I mean, they do have quite a bit of movement speed. Or no, not that much, only 4.25. I thought it was higher.
Yeah, flamethrowers are great to mix in. They're honestly, I don't think they're a great frontline unit. They have high range resist, but it 1 cav can murder like 3 of them. Yeah. Oh, look at Gindian's score. He's starting to boom back. But now
He's
McLeod,
starting to mix in some sharps.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing too. They may not be realizing that those things are siege troopers, not artillery. Because going to age 3 for McCleaves, musket riders are going to do absolutely nothing versus those flamethrowers. Mantlets will also do nothing. But,
Here's the thing: all the time. Or meanwhile, he's like 2 ducks booming. I don't know where the second one.
I don't know. Instead of a third
yeah.
rolling artillery, I probably would have sent 54th Massachusetts Volunteers or something like that,
wait.
or
He's booming
United States Army.
Why? There's like 3 fish in there.
maybe to drop some canoes.
I don't think he's like investing too much into it. Just a couple.
Well, he just
right,
murdered
canoes.
Vindian raid, so
Oh, we got mantlets.
mantlets.
It's full. I think they were produced, and he's kind of having everything he needs for siege. Siege combats and siege discipline are pretty much all you need.
He's now starting to produce Gatling guns on his own by training them. And he's sending rolling artillery again. Yep. There we go.
Right, come on, you boomers. Fight.
I think they heard you.
Right? It's like, come on, guys. Let's get to the violence. St. Farmville. This isn't a tycoon
this
mode.
is a mistake. Like, Lakota here should really push the base. Like, what can United States do?
If Indy sends, if Indian starts making some musket riders, some rifle riders, this could be really bad.
Here come the flamethrower mass again.
But there it is. The sharpshooters taking care of it from a safe distance.
Oh, but those tomahawks are on the wrong side. Yeah.
That Chad
Right.
hero.
Oh, we got forest prowlers now.
Yeah. And China can't probably get up to age 3. It's too expensive of a comp. Their eco's too weak with that age 2 factory. You probably would have got more value with the Summer Palace just to have the free units. That's I like Gideon's idea behind it. It's the one thing I just don't care for is the age 2 factory because it's so weak and it means you'll never get to age 3. And you don't have any other units, like he could have massed 7 to 9 step riders by now and just been in the back.
Does the Summer Palace produce faster depending on what age you build it?
It depends on the normal time to build units, yes. So various things can affect it. And it depends on the banner too.
Yeah.
Essentially,
I was just wondering, like, if you built it in age 3, would it produce faster than age 2?
Oh no! Don't do that. Oh, fall back! Fall back! Oh no!
No, McCleaves.
Oh no! Oh, that's brutal.
And with that, I think Gindian's back in the game.
Yeah, that was a brutal loss.
I can hear the Dutch swear words from here.
Oh, and yeah, I was right. We are seeing some rifle riders now.
Yeah. And it's too little, too late.
He's got 2 interventions sent from China. China's in age 3. Oh, and it's a game again, boys. Good job on Gindian and Vindian for taking the smart fight and jumping when they had the chance. They're going to take the flag. We're about to see the beautiful Ming Dragon fly across the battlefield. Finally, some melee. But McCleaves is booming out of control, so it's not a bad position, but they just evened it up. What should have been the coup d'etat, or whatever you call it. I don't speak French, but coup de grace.
Oh shit! We just got we're getting some war fights, some warships now. Some warship fighting.
Huh.
Oh, not the light junks. No, you don't use those for that. And here come the walls.
So we're in for NR40. Welcome to
Yeah,
the
right.
treaty final.
Yeah, it's about to be. And this is what's so good about this map. This is why I wanted to use Portugal on it. I know I'm not even that good. I probably shouldn't talk like I had this brilliant strategy because I probably would have just been rushed and wrecked. But the only time I've won games is Portugal on the ladder is maps like is Patagonia in particular, where I can just put a TC in the middle, another TC on the water, and just boom for like 20 minutes and build up the goons Cassador mass from hell.
Honestly, it feels like a deadly sin. Like those 2 trading sites not being built. It hurts.
And it's like, if I remember right, it's 34 XP, but it's a short route, so you'll just be getting over and over again.
And like do the stagecoach upgrade, and you've like it's like 10 villagers sitting around at least.
Yep, absolutely. It is such a good map. You don't even need ATP for it. So if you're like Ottomans, Ports, Spain, those civs, Germans, civs that really require good XP trickle and can't dance for it, it is one of the best maps for them.
It's funny because we were talking with Vindian before the game, and they were planning on Patagonia, and I instantly said, like you said, like Germany on this map is so good.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen the 2 Napoleon gun shipment. I think that would have probably been a better pick than sending rolling artillery 4 times from EZET. Looking at his deck, he did age up with New Hampshire, so he had access to like the 2 Napoleon gun shipment. That's better than 1 fucking Gatling gun. That's for goddamn sure.
Curiosity, what did China age 3 with? Probably the
Confucian Academy.
Okay.
So he's now getting some arquebusiers.
Hand mortars. Interesting.
I guess he wants to. Oh no, never mind. I was about to say to make use of the siege card he sent, but he never sent him.
I think that's it's interesting. If it wins, it'll look smart. But I think in hindsight, having 11 hand mortars when those things cost like 10 cents to make. I mean, yeah, he'll nuke fishing boats, but you spend a shipment to kill boats.
And boats that were about to be destroyed anyway, because like there's what?
2 pawns left? Or 2 fish?
Yeah. Like 179 and 361. Like there's 500 food left in this pawn.
Yep. Vindian's in age 4, but like this is typically where Lakota starts to kind of plateau.
And I think this is a mistake from Vindian. Like, why go H4 when you can, maybe reboom and remass?
Does he have to call it? Check his deck. He might be shipping natives.
Yep. But he doesn't have the resources for it. So he's stuck with sending command skill, which is, arguably a good shipment, but I don't think it's worth an H4 shipment.
Yeah, I think whatever strategy they tried to execute, we're outside the range of that strategy now. And it's move on the fly.
Well, essentially they lost before these guys took a terrible engagement. Like,
True.
Terrible doesn't begin to describe it.
Well, and here's the fight. Yeah, now they're gonna try to push a fight. They know he just aged up, so they know Vindian Eco's weak. Arbs do not trade unless he has repelling volley. Did he get repelling volley in for those Arbs?
It's ×2.
Nope.
So no.
Yeah, this will be a tough one.
And I don't think Vindian has new ways, so there won't be any multiplier either on the rifle raiders. Besides the normal.
Exactly, and
we still have, some fighting. Like Vindian's trying to take the water, but
that's like the one thing Lakota cannot do very well. Well, not the one thing, but one
like super late game with the siege dance.
Yeah,
I know Legacy it used to affect boats. I don't know anymore.
Oh, that's right.
When you have like a casual 300 attack war canoes.
Oh, now McCleaves. Okay, light cannons are coming next. Yeah, this is the win condition. I think they got to make a big play and hope that they misplace play like they did earlier, because Haudenosaunee on
Fur trade.
water.
So he water boomed, did fur trade, and now he could very well go for Imperial Age.
Whole bunch of villagers getting shot up by that coin mine.
China. Oh, misclick. He must have missent his town center or misclicked something.
He was going for that coin mine, but there were 5 regulars there. They just shot like 6 of them.
Oh,
Lakota TC going down.
Yep. And from there, I don't know what can Vindian do. Like,
this is the
economically.
game's on a timer. Yeah, they need to take a hugely good fight like now.
Like half of this economy is sitting to.
Holy, that's a
to world.
huge, massive. I went to the toilet for like a 5-minute break, and I come back, and McLeod's has a huge fuck off army of forest prowlers.
Yep.
Jesus.
Wait a minute. Oh, but those axe riders are in. They're flaming down the regulars. Yeah. Again. He needs light cannons like today.
And oh my god. I don't know if it's Vindian and Gideon making like genius plays or McLeod is at throwing again and again. I really can't tell.
China's
I'm
making
with
Manchu. China's making Manchu.
shipping. Oh, that's right. There's Manchu on this map, I think.
Well, it's not map dependent. It's just like they lucked out at the
That's what I mean. Is like when it loaded up, I'm pretty sure it said Manchu. It's like
But I don't
yeah.
know from where.
I checked now religiously, Joe. I wonder why.
Like,
Did somebody instill a fear of mercenaries in you?
The cannoneer and Manchu build. That was. But no, it was a good lesson. It was like one of those like this will be a valuable lesson and you will hate it. But back to it, yeah, I do agree, Buffalo Homie, that it's been a lot of throws from McLeod's McLats. It's definitely eco carrying them at this point.
Gatling gun, maybe 1, maybe 2, but it's gonna be too little.
Light cannons here would do so much.
It does
We got guns. We got Gats.
Wow, no light cannons. Okay.
The 4 light cannon shipment to me is a must-have in a horde deck.
Yeah. It's your last power spike before you start to die. Is you get you age up with 2, you get the light cannons. That would deal with the crow. That would deal with the hand mortars. That would deal with infantry.
And now siege combat being sent, so now it's much harder to deal with.
There's Manchu. It looks like Team Manchu is what he sends. Or
Yeah, Team Manchu. He sent Team Manchu.
I mean, they're holding and their eco's better, but yeah.
I think Vindian is out of the game, but it doesn't matter if flamethrower takes the day.
Yep. I think this is a classic case of like don't get cocky and don't sleep on your unit masses, even when you're ahead.
And look, Vindian doing the war dance. 247 damage war canoes.
That's fair.
So he just won water right there.
Mm-hmm. So many bills now going down for Izat.
Yellow's trying to take down some of McLeod's water boom.
Yeah, Vindian. Yep, and he's doing a good job.
It's kind of easier when you can, have your canoes become caravels.
Mm-hmm.
Like 100 wood caravel, I'll take it.
Man, no love for the ram push. You need to make like 200 rams and then call it a day and just right-click your opponent's base.
Yep. Actually, that would have been.
I think they would have traded better, even if they can't fight. They would have traded better than what they did with heavy infantry against flamethrower.
Yeah, this is you can just tell they're struggling, and this happens too when you play a game. I mean, they've just played 2 30-minute games back to back. Now 3. It's an hour and a half. Your brain starts to get tired, and you start to hit a spot where you're not thinking like this. Like there's no reason for this.
Yeah, he just charged like his whole musketeer mass into that flamethrower mass and just lost everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's literally burnt out now.
Yeah. But you're right. I mean, it's again, this push should not be doing this. But if your opponent's not going to adapt, fucking push that button.
And whoop.
And these are 2 very good players. I would say probably are on the top echelon of our server for certain, better than me. So, again, it's just a reminder that even the best.
Nobody's better than me, though.
Yeah, I'm 1-0 on the ladder.
The salt of the
That was
world.
obviously a joke.
Right, that's my counter. I'm 1-0, so 100% win rate versus you. Undefeated, 1-0. But no, you're good too, and this is what makes your type of builds and Gideon and those type of players really good in Age of Empires 3 that you would not see in 2, is that the kind of clever tactics, thinking, and macro.
I'm nothing special. The only reason that I have the win rate I do is because I do shit that nobody expects.
And it's a valid strategy.
It makes up for my lack of like input skill.
But that's the saying we have in some in our team, like IQ over APM.
Yeah, IQ over APM, exactly. Because if you're playing 2, I mean, if someone's better micro and macro than you, you're probably going to lose no matter what civ, what scenario. This is.
I love that you put the monk in cover mode. Like
what I don't understand is why has neither EZAT or McLeese gone for cavalry this game?
I don't know.
Because cavalry is like greatly underestimated, especially for USA because they have no cards. But Hussars still do their job just fine.
Yeah.
Again,
it's still a Hussar. I make cavalry as USA pretty regularly.
And as we said, like in the game before, this cavalry card is sitting in his deck, waiting to be sent.
Mm-hmm.
They need cavalry. They need lots of cavalry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like I said, as a China person, China's weakness.
Here we go. We got like 6, 7, 8 light cannons and 2 culverins.
Oh, finally. But I was going to say, as a China player, like China's weakness is heavy cav. So you don't do yourself any favors, even if bow riders are on the field, by not forcing their hand. It's like, okay, I'm going to force you to build, bow riders.
Oh, yeah. That was beautiful.
Yeah, there goes the hand mortars.
Oh my god, they're just letting the... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, they have 8 heavy light cannons now. They need to do that. They need to use it. They need to push.
I think USA, or either that or USA, now that they actually have a comp that doesn't die to the same unit for 30 minutes, to go to Age 4 with the United States, get some heavy cannons in, and just end it. I mean, you've lost water control, so Vindian can actually boom back into this game. Yeah, I think it's time to... Yeah, because heavy cannons, 2 heavy cannons could delete that mass in seconds. And what's Lakota going to do about it?
And this Vindian is... he's reboomed, and he's doing the Tokala dance.
So he's on the water.
So if they let him, he will have a really strong army.
Vindian's taking the water now.
I think it's less of a problem once half of the fish has run out, but there's always the whales. And the thing is, he doesn't have any rendering plant or fish market or anything, so it's going to be less affected.
Correct. All he's had is probably the birch bark canoe, big button, or whatever it's called.
Finally, he's sending United States Army. I've been waiting for him to send that card forever.
Oh, that's right. Lakota doesn't have that. That's a Haudenosaunee one.
Because if the siegent was not enough, you also get plus 25%.
Flaming arrows, because they weren't on fire before.
It was not
misclick from
real
McLeod.
fire.
Yeah, the real fire. All right, so now they're pushing again.
Vindian is like pushing on the water real hard as well.
But see, that's
if he takes that successfully, they'll have an opening to transport troops into the back.
Mm-hmm. But they're on a timer. If they're smart, they're going to push like right now.
Yeah, they need to push.
They just aged up as China. China's in an industrial age, though. China is scary, but.
Oh, we got the Cheyenne Riders. Oh, that's.
Nope, there go the hand mortars. He's got Cheyenne Riders, but these are. I don't know. Again, if they could have just built 8 cavalry units, they would be in such a better spot.
And we get Tashunki. Yeah, 13, so he didn't send Marauders yet, so maybe not that good right now. But if he stealthed them, like, they really need to pay attention to that cannons. And they don't see each other right now. But
Is he going to see him try to slip past?
That won't happen.
No, he's got good scouting.
But right there, Tashunki could... Like, this hero is so important right now.
Mm-hmm.
No stealth for Vindian right now. We have Minutemen casually being wasted right there.
Yep, I see that.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here it goes. Here goes the big fight. Oh, look at all those. Oh, no.
No, those skirms.
Oh, move the skirms.
The pull trick, the pull trick.
The pull trick. There we go. Ooh. But rifle riders, too? Those light cannons need to turn around and start contributing, even if first cav.
That flying crow is at 1 HP. I would be so salty. Okay, the Minutemen got it.
Oh, here come the flamethrowers.
That's a ton of flamethrowers. Holy fuck.
Oh, where's the light cannons? What are they doing? Light cannons are out.
Oh, kill. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going much better.
Yeah.
How
again,
weird.
they have the eco behind this, so this is... Oh, there's the flamethrowers. There's the flamethrowers. Get them. Get them with the light cannons. Or is that and McLeaves are probably halfway.
There we go.
There we go. There's the flamethrowers. Boom. Yep. This is what we're talking about. God, heavy cannons and cav, guys.
All those the hand mortars are getting on top of the light cannons.
Yeah, but they're taking...
Very good micro from him. Like,
yep,
these
good.
light cannons.
Yeah.
Look, he's dodging the shots.
Well, good job. And that flamethrower mass is, it's maybe not going down, but they're fought each other to a standstill. Oh, God, move is that.
Did you see that that Lakota Explorer?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, ho, ho.
Okay, so they still lose the flamethrower. God damn it.
That Lakota Explorer just did the LOL button.
Yep. Where are my light cannons? Asked the Uzat. Lol. Said the Lakota Explorer.
Oh, that's a horse artillery wasted. Rifle riders have like a 6 times multiplier against artillery too.
What is he doing? Yeah.
Scouting horse artillery.
No. I mean, I gotta say, like at this point, if Gindian and Vindian crawl their way back, this is a huge throw, and I would know because I thought I was the king of throws in this tournament. So I can't even be number one at that. I'm gonna take my crown of throwing games. Finally, some goddamn Kanya.
Izat's just making nothing but regulars. He needs cavalry.
As you said, like this is about them being burnt out right now. Like
The flamethrowers.
Oh,
Oh boy. Oh, here come the muskets. Or is those muskets or Kanya?
Why is he making the Kanya go after the fucking rifle riders?
Those are musket riders, it looks like.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
If-
okay.
musket rider do counter rifle riders. Something
Yeah, that's
that are
true.
really late. I always thought they were dragoons.
Yeah, they're basically a skirm that's mounted that's weak to dragoons. Okay, here we go. Here's the big. I could see them throwing in the towel and rage quitting if these flamethrowers do a number.
Rifle riders are the Jaguar Prowler Knights of cavalry.
Yeah.
This is the best way to describe them.
No.
Oh, that's so cost effective.
Oh, beautiful. About fucking time we started seeing some cavalry.
Right. There goes the muskets. They're going to eat those hand mortars alive. And the skirt, I mean, Kanya.
It doesn't work.
Those flames are tanky.
Yep. They're good against range. They're like
Melee
60%.
mode.
Yep.
Oh. And it doesn't. Mantlet doesn't work either. Just
Nope. Siege damage. This is
This
why you
one.
should. There we go. Kanya. Okay, finally.
It's musket riders. I was the one clicking.
Oh.
Sorry for the fake joy. And he's like, "This is artillery. Why don't dragoon works?"
Is this like proving a point of like, I'm going to throw my units into your countering units and face tank my way to victory?
The French cuirassier way.
Kind of working.
Right.
Oh, we got this epic battle over here. Battle of the century. It's one settler versus one hand mortar.
Oh,
Who will win?
I don't see it. I think you're ahead of us.
The Wakina rifles came in and stopped that. Okay.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Oh, is he doing the big button upgrade or what is that upgrade for Haudenosaunee? It's coming in.
It's siege discipline, like siege
Okay.
custom.
Oh, why?
I think we are going. They think 3D,
Treaty
right
mode.
now. Like pop efficiency above all else.
I mean, at this point, they could do a ram rush on the right side and then just do a big battle because the rams are only one pop. They cost wood and gold, which McLeaves has plenty.
I don't think he. Oh, he upgraded.
My poor dog. Definitely, I'm gonna have to leave after this. I said I'd give him right, but this is engaging, and we did go on 3 hikes yesterday. So I mean,
Oh, we're getting the teepee mats.
oh, dude, he hasn't lost a single crow either. Kudos to Gideon for that. He's kept his crows alive.
No friendly territory or nomadic expansion, so this is like vanilla teepers. Oh,
Oh, if
that's
those
the
crows
wrong
get taken,
unit. That's the wrong, and he's gonna rush them down. It doesn't work. It's not artillery.
no.
Stop hurting yourself.
There we go. Yeah, I got those flying crows down.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 flying crows down.
I think you're ahead of
There's
us.
the third.
Oh no.
There we go. 3.
Genius, the coloring were a bait.
Oh, good job. But at the same time, those flamethrowers are doing what they're doing.
So hard to counter.
But the thing is,
If only there was some sort of tanky melee cav in this game.
Yeah.
So weak. None of these civs have any access to such a unit.
like Desert Archer, I could understand, but Flamethrower, this is on them.
Imperial Age, China.
God, those Wakina rifles have 400 HP under in the right spot with those TPs.
I know, those Wakinas they're such meat shields.
Right. 800 HP rifle riders. Just don't push it that way, I think.
Heavy cannon boys. Oh my god. Look at the walls. Oh god, here we go. Treaty mode engaged fully. No rush. 40 minutes. Treaty timer's out. Let's go.
Like, right there, you see all these TPs. Let's be honest, we push the other way.
Yeah. Like I said, it's like Izzat and McLeaves are trying to prove a point. Like, fuck you and your strategy. You know what I mean? Like, it is. It's tiredness. You know, it's always easy to be the observer and have perfect
of course.
vision and not be the one trying to like balance things. But this game could have been closed like 3 or 4 times.
Oh.
And it's really interesting because in the previous game I spectated, I saw Vindian and Gideon as really strategic, macro-oriented player, but they were the ones that did micro all the time.
The thing is that they've got 9 games to go, and this is only the 3rd, so the strategic value of them is just going to go down from here.
Well, they don't have 9 more games. They have. It depends. They could have up to
like a best of 9. You know what I mean?
It's a best of 7. They reduced it.
Oh, okay.
Everybody agreed that was a bit much. It's also super late there. Like, it's 12:18 where I'm at. It's probably like midnight where they're at.
Oh, we got the Gatling gun mass. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's what I like to see.
Oh. And, I mean, we're on 48 minutes. This is vanilla Gatling gun. Maybe this upgrade could be made.
Against Imperial troops from China.
That's not going to end well. Please do this upgrade.
Yeah, Izzat's got to be exhausted because we've seen his micro and his macro is strong.
I don't know why why Izzat isn't like upgrading his Gats to champion level or to guard level.
Yeah,
he needs to.
Forgetting.
He needs to see GTP right now.
Mm-hmm. Get them all down.
Yeah, don't let the TP up. Like a cavalry charge in there with the TP still up is like game over. I'm not sure, but I think your dog wants a walk.
Now, that one's not my dog, luckily.
That's Chase's dog.
Okay.
That's Ellie.
Sounds like a bomb siren.
Yeah, I was like, do I need to seek shelter right now?
Yeah, right. Oh my god, he even sent the freaking British expeditionary force.
Oh, they're all jam-packed.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is not good.
Guys.
Gatling
guns. Guys.
Please, I'm clicking for you.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh,
Matt, if only if there was like a melee hand cavalry unit in the game that either of these civs had access to.
Again, yeah.
And Izzat is going to imp, but
For what though? He doesn't even upgrade his cannons. I'm not even
And-
trying to be mean. Like, Izat would spank me on a 1v1 all up and down the ladder till it was 0 elo.
And I mean, Imperial sharpshooters will just stand 2 seconds more against flamethrowers, so
Yeah.
the upgrade's not worth it.
Yeah, they're not solving the core issue, which is
Also, another big reason to upgrade your your Gatling guns is because they look fucking cool when they're upgraded.
They're like golden.
Yeah.
God. Move them back. Move them back.
Honestly, if you have a massive Gatling guns and you upgrade them to guard level, you might as well change your username to Godric the Grafted because you're the lord of all that is golden.
That is a reference to a game, isn't it?
Yeah, I was referencing Elden Ring.
I haven't played any old rings.
At that point, it's starting to hurt. Like, please make her saw.
Right. Like, this kid. Oh my god. You're just melee.
Oh my god, I see Kanya! I see Kanya!
Finally. Where?
Wait. No, these are musket riders. Oh no,
No,
wait,
he's
here.
Kanya!
Oh my
You're
god.
right. And
Finally.
then the winged hussar came in.
The
And
51
the wooden,
51-minute Kanya push. It's a strategy, guys.
the wooden Kanye.
Finally. Look, it's working.
Yeah. Look what the worst hand cav in the fucking game is doing.
Oh, unless it's the big brain and the war canoes counter them because they do siege damage.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's smart. Building a few of those canoes.
He shipped Rogers Rangers. Like, my skirmishers are not good enough. I need British one.
Oh, I thought he'd maybe switch to the German consulate, but at this point, you're right, the trickles wouldn't probably be worth it anyways.
I think he did them when he did the Porcelain Tower.
Oh my god, flamethrowers and small cord guys, Kanya! Oh, there we go, at least Gatlings. Did they upgrade him yet? Nope.
Do they look dope?
Nope.
Nope.
That means he didn't upgrade them. My god, look how fast those things just melt buildings.
Here we go. Alright, there's the Kanya push.
Do you see the
Look,
cannon?
it's
a musket.
our musket right guy. He's just. Oh, okay. Finally the Ulans. Finally.
He doesn't
There
have
we
any
go.
way to retrain them, though.
Still,
Fort.
it keeps them alive, which is what they need at this point because they're. There we go.
Where do you see Ulans? I don't see him.
Just
Just
fuck
right
that
there.
Ulan.
In the flamethrower. Oh yeah.
Where are the Kanya going? Pay attention.
Oh, okay. They've already all died on my screen. That's what happened. Okay.
Cav pathing at his finest.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. When you see rifle riders, flamethrowers, skirms of variety of types, field cannons.
Yes, steel plow. We're going for more eco.
Yep. The moral is that you build hand cav.
I like how that's an aged 5 shipment for 10% gather rate on farms and estates. It's like saying I have Royal Guard farms.
Yes. I didn't even think about that, but you're right.
That's a nice way to say I have another eco theory, but okay.
I have Royal Guard farms. It's a super expensive upgrade that does very little.
Okay, and it's Vindian turn to waste units. Careful now. Careful now. Oh.
Upgrade your Gatlings.
we all had, this 1 hour long game, and then we realized we forgot to do seed drill on the mill.
Right, yeah.
I think that's gonna be one of the instances of this.
Is red pushing on the right side of the map real fast?
Yes.
With
I think this is the moment we regret not doing readouts.
Oh, and we got some non-flamethrower units as well. We got flying crows.
Come on, guys, pay attention.
Ooh, yes, please. Ezat, your enemy is pushing you with flamethrowers and flying crows. Nice solution, building more sharpshooters.
Does he have Marines? This would be a perfect time to ship some Marines.
He doesn't have the Marine card in his deck.
But he does have 2 heavy cannon.
Oh my god, can you imagine what those would do?
Okay, we got Gats. We got Gats.
2 heavy cannons.
Finally.
Yeah, I'm a little ahead of you guys. Why don't I pull up the stream?
I'm trying, but he doesn't let me. It doesn't let me.
All right, heavy cannons just arrived. Where are they
I'm
at?
at 3/5 of the shipment.
Alright, I'm in Buffalo Joe's, I think.
Where are the heavy cannons at? I know they arrived.
I don't know either. God, just one heavy cannon shot on that mast.
They're
I
here
know. Where the
on the top of the lake.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
god.
You lost him.
This is, dude,
wait!
no way.
He has Fire Dragon manual.
Yep.
Yes,
It's
what
so-
now?
Yeah, it's still kind of crappy, but again, with these guys' determination not to send the goddamn counter unit until 51 minutes.
The new card for China that reduces the attack
Fire rate
delay
time.
for. Essentially, it's like they attack 10% faster, and they already
Yep.
attack quickly. And you also get all the upgrades for free.
Oh wow, guys, bet Huss. Did Ezat lose a factory at some point? Because it says he shipped all 3 of. No, he only shipped 2. Okay, it's just grayed out.
He has the build limit, I think. Yeah, 2 out of 2.
Yeah.
Okay. He's macroing for wood to get, I guess, the guard shipment, the guard upgrade, and it's working.
Wow. Upgrading
See, his
unit.
stars are still dying, but they're training wellish, and they're only at veteran upgrade level.
Do you get more than that? I mean, aren't they basically guard Ulans, though, because they're Spaka?
They're Imperial Ulan because he's H5.
Pulaski's Legion, I don't know why people think Pulaski's Legion is a good card. The Ulans are not worth it. They're
Because
too
in
flimsy.
1v1s.
They're too
It's nice,
flimsy.
it's nice to have Ulans when you have Musketeers.
And it's nice to have Ulans, like, right there. Ulans right there. That would hurt.
So what does Lincoln do?
Land of Lincoln, it makes his flag have 50 area of effect, I think.
Yeah, and
No, it's 70 line of sight. It makes his flag have 70 line of sight.
and you get a hit point bonus.
Yeah, and you get a hit point bonus as well.
Like you have the hard hero around.
Cleves is falling apart. He's must be exhausted. 1 hour of intense fighting. He's build Kanya, boys. Kanya's and canyons.
Mass cavalry.
China cannot deal with heavy cav. Lakota or Lakota.
So what does Vindian have? Vindian doesn't have that much, honestly. Like, I'm selecting the whole army of Vindian right there.
Oh, dude, there's Cinar Horsemen available at the saloon, and fucking Izat has like 5,000 coin. He needs to make Cinar Horsemen.
Don't counter. It's just raw artillery, and they don't get the artillery tag. So, I mean, they do have HP. They have that going for them.
It's gonna do better than his like fucking veteran hussars.
That's for sure.
Yeah, because think about Ulans, they're not a frontline unit. They are a backline raiding unit.
And against flamethrowers, you need something with lots of HP like that.
Something that can just base tank.
Yeah,
Cinar
Really?
Horsemen are basically Mamelukes, but age 3 instead of 4.
Yeah.
But imagine, like, you make a few, even Guard, not Imperial Hussar. You mix Ulan in the mass. That could be deadly.
Yep. You know, or get him on a flank during the main fight when, you know, you can't focus on him. Like, nothing, it's more beautiful than Ulans on skirms. Okay, so what's going on here? We've got the flamethrowers in the front still. The classic regular versus flamethrower match.
Yeah, at that point. God Hussar coming in.
Finally. Yeah.
No, no, no. Okay, at that point, he's just playing Civ 6.
Exactly. So what's going on in the back here with McCleave's raiding Vindian?
Well, seems to go alright. He's, pulling the Dragoons back to go against their non-counter.
I heard thank you for paying my ransom. I'm wounded. Fetch a medic.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
The outposts are going up, but they might be too slow because the outpost wagons for USA build slower.
Yep. All right.
And they got iron flails. Yeah, on continuing to have unupgraded Gatling guns.
Vindian's almost boomed his way back into the. I mean, Vindian's back in the game. We might see them come back from. Oof.
Even gun trade is in there. Everyone's H5. And the thing is, now we get to see Vindian in H5, and that's what the thing they were trying to avoid, right?
Mm-hmm. Like all the weaknesses to the eco and everything that China had earlier is now countered.
You can't even see what's going on. It's so fucking bright from fire.
Oh. Nope.
How many shots it takes to kill one of these guys? And he's got a big fuck-off mass!
Yeah.
Ooh, that was good. He just caught a whole bunch of those a whole bunch of those flamethrowers. But I mean, there's nothing stopping Gideon from just massing more of them really easily.
Finally!
Yeah, like he's training. He's already training more. These guys are just rough.
Whoop! And there goes a crow.
He's look at this how perfectly.
No
this
way!
looks.
Who just rage quit?
Vindian. What?
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 What? Did he disconnect?
We didn't see any kind of flicker.
Well, because look, Gideon's still playing it out.
Yeah. What happened? They still had room to fight.
I mean, look, to be honest, maybe Vindian was like, they've thrown the game 3 times. There's no way they'll throw it a 4th. They finally upgraded their units. Like, I don't know, man. First off, what a game. Congrats to the Cleaves and Azat for keep going. I really enjoy the back and forth, and I hope we don't sound too much because these are all players that would spank most of us on a day. But maybe not you, Buffalo. You're pretty good, but
no, I'm honestly at about your skill level. I just use weird strats.
Yeah. Exactly, but like they kept growing fight after fight after fight.
Honestly, I don't understand. This is, as you said, like imperfect information at its finest. If they had the map revealed, I guess they'll be like, "What the fuck? Why would we ever resign in that position?"
Yeah, like you've pushed your way back into the game. Maybe there was a Vil raid or something that we missed that just like wiped
Let me check
Vindian's
the log.
eco.
Actually, yeah. Villager population, very stable. No problem about this. Military population for the team. Team Vindian just like a lot of population on the last, cornering of the flamethrowers. Maybe that was the thing that said, well, we can't do anything anymore. But I don't see why. I mean, China had a lot of idle. Oh no.
What's the kill death ratio for China? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, let's take a look at this.
Dear
Oh
God.
my God!
He had 213 flamethrowers.
Just
What the
economy
fuck?
spent in unit, and actually he is the one that spent the less in unit.
53 units killed.
Like he's at, it just is applying Russian tactics to USA. Like 161,000 resources in units, like to kill 481 guys.
Like as China, if you have a kill death ratio like that is he should be very proud of himself. I think the lesson we learned here, boys, is that flamethrowers are not artillery. They are grenadiers, and that throwing heavy infantry into them for 51 minutes is not the answer.
Yeah, the short version of this game is essentially they tried Musketeer, it didn't work. They tried Hussar, it worked.
Yeah. It could have been over. So, and they misplayed and all that other stuff. I mean, again, I got to give credit when credit's due because it's hard. It's like hockey. Sometimes luck happens, but like the team that wins is the team that forces those lucky breaks to keep happening, right? To get the shots on goal into the goal. Vindian and McCleaves, they did, or not Vindian McCleaves, Vindian and Gideon, they did exactly that.
I'm gonna go spy on the conversations. I'll be right back.
Okay, but yeah, they absolutely did that where they kept jumping on them time and time again. They had good game sense. They took the water. They raided. They pushed. They played excellently. And while the game I think was really decided at like 15 minutes, they capitalized on every mistake. So good on McCleaves and Zat for holding and making it through. But I think honestly, Vindian and Gideon could have taken that at the end.
Yeah, completely. Again, I don't understand why they resigned. Like, really, maybe it was just pure exhaustion that could happen after a game like that. But yeah, like, and again, as you say, these players are, I think, better players than I am. But it's hard to know which part is us being observer and which part is just brain farting.
Mm-hmm.
But this was this this headbutting over and over again against the same unit, and seeing that it doesn't work and keep making the same thing. But the thing is, they were so good with with a macro game that they didn't it didn't matter in a sense, because they could just throw away more champion for us prowler that cost a buttload and still be okay with that.
Exactly. Like they set up a good lead, and they were fighting under their base forever. in that one too.
Mm-hmm.
It really it's just really, yeah, they were tenacious. They had a good plan. They executed it. It's a hell of a game. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pop off because my poor dog is gonna break into my room if he doesn't get his
Yeah.
walk. So I'm gonna hop off. But it was a blast chatting with you and watching these games. And hopefully we get some more today. And I'm gonna hop in the tourney thing too and wish him good luck. So
Yeah.
yeah, you have a good rest of the afternoon where I'm at. I guess evening probably where you're at.
It's 4 p.m. here.
Oh, well, it's 12, almost 1. So, all right, I better go. You guys have a good day.
Have a good one.
Or not. Viene just a moment. sir. Hi, Pops.
Hey, Cole.
How's it going?
Going well. I stepped away. I haven't even been near my computer. My buddy showed up and we've been working on his car,
Got it.
which I didn't expect him to be here this early. So I felt like I could get some casts off. But what's the score? What's going on?
It's 2-1 right now, unless they finish their fourth game. I stopped watching when they did the fourth game because the third game lasted over a fucking hour.
Yeah, I saw that. I came inside to check on the dogs and it was at 59 minutes. Who won game 2 or game 3?
Game 3 was won by Izat and his teammate.
Okay, McLeese. So they're up 2-1, or
Yeah.
so they won game 2 and 3.
No, Izat and McLeese lost games 1 and 2 and won game 3.
Oh shit! Fascinating. Did they? Anyways, I guess it doesn't matter. They're playing right now. Looks like. Twitch.tv/Vindian Smiles. We're gonna check this out real quick. Oh, they're playing on Niger River. And it's been 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and someone's on Mills. Oh, wait, no, this is post-game. They lost game 4.
Izat and McLeese lost game 4?
No, Vindian and Gideon lost game 4.
What civ I'm gonna play?
Alright, it's 2-2 then.
Yeah. Okay, pups, I let you out.
Anything other than flamethrowers?
No,
Because
that's
I
the
hate-
reason why
They
we have
played
wanted to hit them.
How's China against how's
I
Russia?
don't want to do that repeat of it.
It was not
The
good.
map
communication,
listed.
that's
Had I
fine.
done bows on this map, we could have turned it around.
I know. We only wasted 20 minutes. It's fine. Let's
This way. So I'm probably not going to be able to stream again because my buddy's here.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you want to take over.
No, I'm working on a civ overview right now for France.
all right,
Okay.
Keep going. We gotta keep going.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
All right. What map?
Yeah, you tell me I'm out of options here.
Out of options? No, we got great
All right.
options. Here,
Hold on a
let's
sec.
just
I'm
leave
going to
it.
join them and
No,
get them to do
New England
spectator
and
mode.
Russia? What do you think?
I can't even. No, I can't do
that's
spectator
gross.
mode for my computer.
No.
It doesn't work.
Either
Shit.
Grand Chaco, Painted Desert, livestock land maps. Let's not give them water. Let's just do livestock land. I'll spam Desert Archers. We'll do it again, right? We'll do it
Okay.
again.
What do you have?
We need an easy win. I like Grand Chaco
Oh,
What
jeez.
do you want to play as?
as the Ethiopian.